Oh. Okay. Uh, I'll give myself. Cool. Yes, we did. Cool. S- Sorry, I had taken my headphones off to make sure the sound wasn't coming through the coming soon. Uh, let me go back in. Roll 20. I'm already logged in as the GM as this in this setting, so launch game. I gave her access to the character sheet.
Hey everyone! Welcome to the Gilded Mimic Network. It is our Guild of the Feathered Spoon stream, although we have quite a few differences this week. We do not have David, so Andrew has kindly stepped in to DM for us. So, hey Andrew!
Hi.
And we don't have Kate, so Wolfsong is back to step in as Kutzara for us. And Bear is going to play Cal in the meantime. Hello everyone.
Yeah. Could you make sure you can hear all of us on
Yes.
stream as well? Because
Everyone
it's a
be
new
heard.
setup.
Yay!
Can you
Hooray!
hear us
Huzzah!
all?
Hello!
We are here. We are here. We are here.
Well, everyone spoke, so
Yeah,
hopefully they heard us all.
I think we can
Um,
hear us.
in the meantime, does everyone want to introduce themselves? Let's start with Bear.
Bear, me.
Mm-hmm.
I play a Mokan, who's a half-orc cleric. And for tonight only, I'm also playing Cal, who is a... I can be as rude as I can. I would want as David isn't here, an incompetent mage.
Yeah. Yes, chaotic bifactor. Wolfsong gets to command Spoon Lord. Yeah. Okay. Brian.
Hello,
Sorry,
I'm
pets.
Brian.
Just before that, I've got pets as well, and everyone
I'm
has
not his
pets.
pet.
There's a chicken. Mokan has a chicken, and Cal is, I think, Spoonlord's pet. And
Nibbles.
Cal has Nibbles. Thank you. Who is a tiny mimic who likes gold.
Yes.
So, Jess and Kayla need to swap windows. Thank you.
Apparently, I'm in the wrong place.
Oh yeah.
Nicely spotted, Claire. Anyway, Andrew.
God.
Oh no, you're the
Sorry,
DM. I'll come back to you.
Brian needs to introduce herself. I interrupted. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm used
I
to it.
thought we were done.
Oh, you were done with me. That's.
Was
I am.
No, I wasn't done with you.
I am. I am Florian, swashbuckling, dashing rogue, stealer of hearts and kisses, and I have a pet, coin-sized dragon named Bellatrix, who's desperately trying to keep her coin away from Nibbles.
Yeah. Kayla. Wolfsong. Sorry. I never know which to say.
Either one works, to be honest, because Wolfsong is just really my Twitch name and something that's kind of I think gonna stick more with Twitch, because I think professionally it probably won't work. So hi, you guys, I guess know I'm Kayla, also known as Wolfsong, and I'm stepping in today to play Katsara, and I believe she is a gnome. Yes, am I right?
Yes.
She's a gnome. She's obsessed with spoons. And she has a dog named Spoon Lord.
Yes. That pretty much sums it up, to be honest.
That's about it, right? I'm right.
She worships the spoon goddess, hence the spoons. Okay. And I am Jess, and I'm playing Tariel, who is a elfin monk, and I have Kulduro, the giant ice frog, as my pet. Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew. You might have seen me knocking about in the pyramid as Ghana or over on our currently running Blue Rose stream where I GM. And today I'm stepping in to play the part of God. So that's about the Spoon Goddess has taken a holiday from the universe and put me in charge for the next 4 hours. And we will see what devastation we can wreak upon the world in that time.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. And hello, everyone. I think we just have Claire Cat and Chaotic Bifactor so far. I think there's quite a few people busy this evening,
Yeah.
so that might be all we get. But hi, everyone. It's also ridiculously, stupidly hot in the UK, and we have no aircon. So I think most of our UK people are missing because they're melting, quite literally.
Which also means people need to redeem the hydrate
Yes.
button as many times as they can tonight.
Yes.
I've always questioned why the UK has no air conditioning. Like, Surely you know it exists. How come nobody's ever tried to like, I don't know, implement it?
It's not worth it. Recast is redeemed hydrate. Because we get this temperature like 5 days a year. More.
Or
Yeah,
So
that's-
every
that's
3
it.
years.
Every 3 years.
Yeah, but you're like miserable for all those 5 days. Like I see videos all the time of people in the UK being like, "Oh my god, it's so hot," and I'm like, well, "Yeah, it's hot. None of you have AC, and then you guys get miserable when it's hot." What
The thing is, though, it's also hot by our standards. Like, we know
That's
that
true.
despite the fact that we complain that it's hot, we know that by other countries' standards, it's not gonna kill us until now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the UK is never prepared for any weather. Like, we're not even prepared for snow. Like, when snow does happen, we never have any salt to grip the paths with. When it's sunny, we never have AC. When
We're
it's
just
raining,
not prepared
we
for
don't have...
extreme.
Yeah.
It's because British people like to complain. So
I think it's a mix of that. We like to have something to complain about, and it's also about we expect the character of the weather in this country to be like the character of most people, tepid and uninterested.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
it's all about the wet bulb temperature. I have no idea what that
What?
means. Sorry.
No, me neither. At least it's not Texas heat. It's not Texas heat, but Texas has air conditioning everywhere. Like, I've literally been in a room that has been at 31 degrees C for almost 12 hours now.
To compare, that's like mid to high 80s, guys, for
Yeah,
U.S. folk.
high 80s
No.
ish.
So like I had a vehicle. The air conditioning went out a couple summers ago, and I was driving around in this heat that was, on average 34, 35, 36, 90s to 100 Fahrenheit. And I had to wear like a sleeveless shirt that I left in the car, and it would get all sweaty and nasty, and I would take it off and put on a clean shirt everywhere I went, because without AC here, you are melting. You're sweating out so much water weight that you are literally melting, and that's how I used to combat that when I didn't have air conditioning.
Yeah,
I think I remember that.
Oh yeah, that was the Ford Escape before the Ford Escape that got crushed.
Yep.
The one that died because it got smashed.
Because it was killed.
Because it was killed.
Murdered.
Well,
right.
Yeah. All right. We should probably do a previously on.
Yeah,
Yes,
previously.
goodness, for the sake of the GM, do that.
Brian, please do it previously on.
Previously on this last episode of the Guild of the Feathered Spoon, Florian had a genius plan. Would that plan work? No. It was thwarted by his own ally, Mokan, who rolled low on a deception roll. They were trying to locate a cultist with purple robes to interrogate, to find out the ways and the whys of the... Okay, I'm trying to do this in a voice, and now I can't think straight. It sounded so good up to then.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna do this for a little bit because something in the back of my throat. So there we were fighting kobolds, and Tariel, she kicks one right into another one. Spoon Lord went right for the nods, and it was good. So we have been in this town. The town has been under attack from these cultists and goblins.
Dragon.
And there's a dragon who made an attack, but the dragon has flown off. So we are trying to capture one of the purple-robed cultists to bring back to the governor, who would like to interrogate to find out why their village is being targeted and where the dragon comes from, so that maybe we can do something about that. And in the last adventure, we found a bunch of people around the temple for this town, and they are not worshippers of this dragon. So there were all these horrible people trying to get in. We got some of them to follow us away from the building in an attempt to get them in a trap. We were trying to get them lined up so that somebody could cast an area of effect spell and take them all out in one shot. But it didn't quite work out, and I think we're actually surrounded now.
Yeah.
We're
Because
surrounded,
of
but there
mine.
are less of them. We did split their party.
Yes, we split the party so that there are less of them, but we are now surrounded instead of us having them in a clump. So
Yeah, and there are 7 kobolds, 3 cultists, and whatever the purple robe guy is.
And
yeah, and purple robe.
to give you an idea how badly Mokan failed, he rolled a 2 on deception.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's why we're starting the stream.
I
with
believe
initiative rolls.
I think the last words were roll for initiative
Yeah.
in the next stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, everyone is rolling for initiative.
It's time
I
for
want to
initiative.
do for Katsara.
It's not
Where's
that
Cal?
initiative.
Does that count? Yes.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Cal rolled well.
Katsara got the same. Katsara can go down after Florian, I think. I'm probably gonna do Spoonlord on the same turn as. Oh no, actually Spoonlord's separate, isn't he?
He
No, I
is.
will do Spoonlord. That work? Oh no, that just changed Katsara. Sorry.
We have.
So whose 15 did you roll?
Katsara needs to be 15. Spoonlord's needs to be 22.
Oh, okay.
I think, Jess, you can
I
change
can't add Spoonlord in.
that. No.
I suppose I could roll for Spoonlord again.
Yeah, just roll for him again and then change his value to. What's that? A nat 20.
He got 22.
Initiative.
Yes.
Galaxy Defenders.
There we go.
Roll for initiative.
Nice.
Are we gonna make this a singing stream as well?
Oh,
Wait, it started to become one, didn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Chaotic Byfactors redeemed inspiration.
Oh.
Wait,
Alrighty.
is that probably for Florian for singing?
Yep.
I'm pretty
Lauren
sure
hasn't
I
even done
already have it.
anything yet, technically.
Hey, Chaotic, if you would wait to say who until after my first turn, so I know I can use inspiration.
Whoever you think needs the
Get it
most.
back.
Not the DM.
Spoonlord? Spoonlord doesn't have.
I don't think Katsara.
Katsara. No, Katsara has it because there's a little Spoonlord. Mokan.
Cal?
No, Spoonlord, Cal, and Kulduro don't have.
I would say give it to Cal.
Give it to Cal?
I'd say give
I
it to
can't control
Spoonlord.
Cal. Give it to Spoonlord. Let's give it to Spoonlord.
Yes, give it to
I
Spoonlord.
didn't even know you could give pets inspiration.
Pets
Yeah.
are allowed inspiration.
Pets are allowed inspiration.
Does that mean from next
Hey.
stream on, Spoonlord will have inspiration every time if you're
Probably,
viewing?
pretty much. If Spoonlord is being Spoonlord, Spoonlord will get inspiration. Spoonlord doesn't have an inspiration box on his character sheet, so I'm literally going to have to.
Remember.
Well, he's got it on his
Yeah.
token now.
Got it on his thingy.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's got the inspiration mark on his thingy. Icon.
Yes.
Token.
An icon token.
I don't think what you meant.
Oh.
Token.
Cal is
Also-
so weak.
Are we ready to rumble?
Let's do it!
Let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble.
Okay, Spoonlord, would you like to start us out?
Sure.
Spoonlord has been doing a lot of going for kobold navs, so
Yes.
Go for
Okay.
the
If
in
nearest
doubt-
one.
go for
that
navs.
sounds like a
Bite the
good
balls.
plan.
Oh, I haven't got my dice out yet.
To bite the kobolds.
Bite is what?
Go for the nads.
Okay, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I have to stop moving. Hold on. Yeah, he's gonna go bite somebody.
Watch us,
He's
Rick.
gonna go
Mike.
bite
Watch us, Rick.
something.
Mike.
Where is he exactly on the map? Is he the little wolf thing I see?
He's the wolf thing.
Yep.
We need to update his
Okay.
token again. But...
Uh,
So the nearest one is either a cultist or the purple robe guy, which is in front. So to
And
the north,
remember,
we want to keep the purple cloak alive.
Right.
Yep.
well,
Probably
well,
let's go for the cultist.
But he
Which
could
is
go
on.
falsetto.
We could turn him into a choir boy.
castrati? What? You'll sing for us. Oh.
So cultist or purple robe is the options.
Since we don't want to like kill Purple Robe, maybe he should go for the cultist,
Cool.
just to be safe.
So
Just to be safe. So I think he's gonna flip around and go for the cultist leg. Just do it. Go for the
Spoon Lord
leg.
bites the nuts.
Spoon Lord.
Spoon Lord bites the nuts. And another one's
Turn him
nuts.
into
And
a
another
eunuch.
one's nuts.
Another one. Yep.
Yeah.
Bite.
Bite.
12.
12. Does 12 hit the cultist?
No.
Oh no!
Well, actually, it depends. When it hits exactly, is that
That is
it
a
or
hit.
not?
That's a
That
hit.
is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you've made the armor class of 12 there. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Then it does 5 piercing damage, and they must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Wow.
And it's
He's more
being hit
powerful
in the
than the
nads,
wolf.
right?
Yep.
Bit him in the nads. 5 piercing damage to the nads.
Okay, well, it does say here that the cultist has advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and as you are attacking his lucky charms, I'm guessing that counts.
Interesting
No.
interpretation of the rules there, dear.
What is this with me?
Yeah, you need to do a strength saving throw.
Why can't I change his health?
Probably because there's multiple of them. You might want to make separate notes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Have I changed his health on thing? Can people see that now?
We cannot see that. We don't have that as visible.
Oh, only I have that as visible,
yeah.
do I?
But it's
Oh,
alright.
things that I get as God.
I'm logged in as GM in somewhere else, so I can see that you changed it.
Okay. Target as a creature must succeed on a DC. He succeeds!
Aww.
He's still standing after about everything. A wolf has bitten his nuts, but he doesn't care a bit. The wolf is dangling, trying his best to bite, but the man's still standing.
Right. I think that's all Spoonlord can do.
Cal!
Cal, what can he do? Oh,
Cal runs away usually.
yeah, but
This is the point. Cal usually casts pocket dimension
Yeah,
and
rope-
runs away, or rope, whatever
yeah,
it is.
rope
or...
trick or something. But I don't. Unseen self-disguise, self-rope trick. You touch the next one, right? Yeah. He would be using up his last spell slot, level 2 spell slot, but
Ooh.
he would.
No, then he potentially would actually cast something else at
Yeah.
this point.
Is there anyone in his way? Oh, that's what he can do. He can turn around to the. Because he's there.
Mm-hmm.
He can turn around. Where's his little thing there? He can turn around and cast Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone on, I'm hoping, possibly this one, and if I stretch this one?
I'd say probably 3 kobolds, just about missing Kaldoro.
Or if I do it further south, I can get this guy and the
But then you
two.
probably can only get... No, that's not going to be a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
I'd say you could
Hmm.
get the 3 kobolds in the middle on the south, if it was me deciding.
What do you think? The is a 15-foot cone. This is not to scale the map, by the way. It's just roughly.
I think, yeah, you can get the 3 kobolds if you sort of turn where he's pointing to. You get those 3 kobolds
So about
together in a
there.
line. Otherwise, I don't think you're getting much
So,
going straight down.
cool. So he's going to use... I don't know. What does he say normally? I think he's just trying to create a path for him to escape through.
Fire! But GM, you need to do the did Cal
Yeah.
spell work
Yeah,
button.
yeah, I know.
Cool.
I wasn't sure if he usually does that after the spell or...
It's
Usually around this point.
around this point whenever we remember.
Yep.
Your hat falls off and your spell fails.
Oh, wow. So
Great.
Cal puts his hand up. I think he does this shape. And his hat falls
His hat
off.
falls off.
So he gets distracted. Doesn't do anything.
The hat is the source of his magic power.
Cal stoops up and picks his hat up and puts it back on quickly as part of his movement. I'm hoping.
Well, he hasn't done anything else, so...
And that's all Cal can do. I don't think he has any bonus actions.
Right,
Right.
the Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is purple cloak, isn't he?
Yeah, he is,
he's
yeah.
the purple cloak.
Yes, let me get up and see what he can do.
Mokan is directly in front of him.
Yeah.
Not that Mokan is the tank or anything.
Attack
Yeah.
Morgan!
Yeah, Mokan and Florian were the two that were
Talking to him.
talking to him, so we are the ones right in front of him. I am the one who was trying to lead him over here, but
Mokan was being
Mokan is the
questioned
one who failed the deception roll.
terribly. I can't believe he rolled a 2.
And remind me, because I feel like I did watch a bit of his stream last time. Is Mokan currently dressed as a prisoner?
He has ropes loosely tied around his hands.
Okay,
But-
so he's still wearing his armor and everything. He's not
Right,
dressed.
right.
Yeah.
It's Chewbacca handcuffed.
Yeah.
Never made any sense. How anyone thought he was restrained with that, I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, okay, so the Dragon Claw is going to make an attack at Florian. Does a 15 hit?
I'm trying to remember which one is which.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh,
No,
seven.
no, because it's +5. So does a 20 hit?
That would be yes.
That would be yes.
He's on to me.
DM drew first blood.
Now I'm just trying to... Sorry, I'm not used to using roll 20s things on enemies before, so I'm just trying to... Is there any way I can roll their weapons on the thing?
I
You
think
should be
if
able
you...
to click on the name of their attack.
And it will roll their
the word of the
attack
attack.
and
Let's see.
damage at the same time.
Oh, there we go. So ignore the attack roll, because I've
We
already
can't
done that.
see
It
it.
just saves
We
me
can't
using
see
my
it.
dice all the time.
Andrew, we can't
Hmm?
see it.
It's GM only, so...
Oh, it's GM only. Oh, okay. It still saves me from using my dice all the time. So you take 4 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then, feeling emboldened, he's going to use his second attack to attack you again. Does a 19 hit?
Still a yes.
Okay.
And what's
However,
he attacking? What's he attacking with?
Scimitars.
Scimitars. Thank you.
Yes. His first scimitar, I don't know if he has 2 or just 1, which he's using very, very rapidly. I'm choosing to believe he has 2. The first one is a proper scimitar made of steel, and the second one, according to the damage that's come through, is mostly for show and actually made of cardboard, because it does 1 slashing damage to you.
Suck it, scimitars.
And then he is within. If he tries to move away from you both, do you both get attacks of opportunity against him?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, he's probably.
Is he staying?
He gets the attacks of opportunity. Even though you get the attacks of opportunity, he still gets away, doesn't he?
If he survives? I think he. Yeah, I
Yes.
think he can run away. Yeah, still.
Yeah, he's going to try and get away from you guys. So take your attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 15 for Mokan with 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
15
that hits.
11 bludgeoning. Ooh! 25 for
25.
Brian.
Yeah, both hit.
Uh,
And what's
so-
the damage, Brian?
Is he frozen? No, you're back.
Okay, I was frozen. I'm sorry. Yes. So I got a 25.
Damage.
Do I get sneak damage with that?
Yep. Because you have an ally within 5 feet. We don't want to kill this guy.
Oh.
Who attacked?
You might have overreached here a little bit.
Well, it depends. It depends if Mokan went first or Mokan went second.
Mokan goes
Mokan-
second.
To this. Just because of the way it's rolled, I'm just saying he's gone first. Because he went first.
You
But
should have
I-
thought about that.
Faster.
Yeah. if you want to decide about that in future, you need to decide who goes first. But I'm saying Mokan has because he has gone first here.
Which
Yep.
Okay.
which direction is the guard running, or the purple cloak running to?
He's going to be trying to run up past
North.
there. Yeah, north.
So yeah, Mokan would have still hit him.
Mokan
first.
would have gone first.
I'm trying to find a way that because Mokan does bludgeoning damage, which means he could have done.
Yeah,
Could
I
knock him
know.
out.
He could have knocked him out, but
So Brian,
Yeah.
Roll
Typing.
the damage.
20.
I've got 20.
Piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Slashing.
actually pretty much max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he is one dead leader.
Sorry.
You had a plan, did you, Florian?
Yeah, I don't think he just react.
Well.
Yeah, the cultist's plan there was to try and get away on the belief that he could get away and you were probably not going to try and hurt him and he could regroup with others, but unfortunately your might was too mighty for.
We reacted too quickly, thinking, "Oh, enemies escaping! Bludgeon, pierce." Oops.
Yeah. No, I was thinking then sort of the my bottom line was, well, you want this person to survive, you're probably not both going to attack him at once.
Well, the last time I rolled critical damage, and got 7 or no 9.
9.
I got a 9.
Barbaric inspiration, no less. You had bonuses from your barbarian, and you still didn't do anything.
Yeah.
This time, this is how he sneaks. Like he's like, "Oh, you're gonna do that? Boom!"
Yeah.
So
the
Power
can he
up,
make
they'll
it?
be like, you were meant to keep him alive. I
Can
was
he-
meant to beat the Jesus out of him, Florian.
Floyd, it's your turn now. So feel
Can he
free
make
to
a death saving throw?
Can he do it?
Can I,
Death
can
saving
I
throw.
do CPR?
Can
first
Mokan
aid?
stabilize it?
Cast a healing spell. It's fine. Walk it off.
Oh no, where have I
You
gone?
so overkilled him there. If your,
I seem to have lost camera.
if your CPR involves taking his head, which is rolled away from his body, and sort of fixing it back on and then putting it into the mouth, you can try.
Just
And
put
hope
it
that the
back.
next gets up.
I can
like,
fix
tape
this.
it back on and then use cure
Wait,
wound
wait,
and
wait,
hope it works.
Is the head not attached?
With the damage you've done, I doubt it.
It was stabbing rather than slicing.
Okay.
Jess has disappeared.
I'm gonna pick up the head and I'm gonna hold it up to the rest of the people and say, "Stop, ye fools, before I do this to ye all! Throw down your weapons."
While that's happening and deciding what happens, Jess has disappeared.
We'll wait for her to come back because I need to roll a bunch of dice to see how everyone responds to that happening.
Jess,
Camera broke.
I think Jess needs to pull the camera out and put it back in, but I don't know if she can hear us. So, while that's happening, I'll message Jess outside of Zoom. So hopefully we can still entertain the chat by talking random stuff.
Random
So-
business.
Once upon a time, there I was, in the foothills of the Sandia Mountains. I looked upon the sun rising over that glorious mountainscape, and I said to myself, "Why am I climbing these rocks? It's really, really early in the morning. This is stupid." The end. Did that help anyone? So, do you want me to roll like an intimidation, persuasion?
I have done a bunch of rolls already, so I've got a feel for how they're feeling. So if you want to make it intimidation, I wouldn't say you're being very persuasive. I mean, you are being persuasive, but it's blatantly an intimidation check, holding up the head of this guy and...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was assuming. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that with inspiration.
Just as a warning, we will look weird on the cameras for a few minutes until we get Jess back in. So hopefully...
Right now it looks like...
It's pretty broken right now.
But Jess is coming back. With no camera. Can you... We've been having technical issues all day. Yeah, you're...
We've having technical issues all day and we've only been streaming an hour.
Is it a Twitch stream if at some point in the stream someone doesn't have technical difficulties though?
True.
Like,
True.
I don't think I've ever seen a Twitch stream where at some point somebody was like, "That's not doing what I want it to do. Let me try this." And then it does what it wants me to do. Or it doesn't, you know? I feel like that's just how streams go. At some point, someone will have some problem with something. Something either in the game that they're playing or with their technology. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah. You are a streamer too, aren't you, Wilson? So we can do a shout out for saving us. Yeah. Oh, Zoom won't work on her laptop for some reason. Fun. Apparently even the laptop's too hot.
How close is she to where you are, Bear, right now? Could you just literally just run over to your place and just back to back with yours, and you can just spin round every time?
Just spin the camera.
It's about 10 minutes. Okay, she's going to try to fix the laptop by cooling it down or something.
Just stick it in
It's
ice. Then you don't have a laptop. It's not hot anymore.
Not hot anymore, but it is broke.
We'll pour water on it. It will hydrate it.
Windows is frozen. What should I do? Pour hot water on it. My computer is broken now. Vivi!
Funny
Oh, sorry.
story about hot and cold
Hi.
here with the whole laptop overheating. My mum once had an indestructible goldfish.
Indestructible goldfish.
Yeah, actually indestructible. So this was way back, and this goldfish was it was the middle of winter where my mum was, and it was a really cold winter. They left the house, came back, and well, no, I think they actually came down in the morning. They came down in the morning, and the goldfish bowl was completely frozen, aside from a little tiny air pocket where the fish was just about clinging on to life, unable to swim, but otherwise in just a block of ice.
That's
So,
insane.
so my grandmother's idea was, oh no, the goldfish is in frozen water. We should put the goldfish bowl in the oven. And they turned on the oven. And then, after turning on the oven, and after a suitable number of minutes had passed, they forgot about the goldfish. And the oven stayed on. So after being frozen for pretty much an entire evening, the goldfish went to a completely subtropic condition and state of being in quite literally hot water and survived. It's lived another 9 years.
9
Wow,
years.
I
9?
think it was like 9 years. Like this was
That
a
is insane.
indestructible, impervious to harm goldfish. I think my mum might even be watching today, so I don't know if she's going to message me on Facebook and correct me on any parts of this story. You're welcome to, Ma, if you are watching.
Yeah, I think the crazy
This is a good
fish.
test, parents, for knowing if you actually do see what your son is doing.
We had a fish that, like,
Wow.
every other fish in the tank that we had died or been eaten by this one fish. And we called it the lone survivor fish because every other fish, literally every fish except for this one fish, died. And we'd had this fish longer than some of the fishes that had died, and we were just like, dude. So that's you know, fish are weird, man.
Yeah.
Fish are weird. I remember another friend had some fish, and their family bought some really expensive fish, like proper 40-50 pound for these fish. But these new fish they got were really sort of tiny miniature fish, really sort of silvery, very beautiful to look at, constantly darting around. When they put it in the tank with the bigger fish just ate them all within like a minute. It was just a feeding frenzy of little tiny fish. Whee! Gone.
Yeah, they'll do that, man. Fish will just be like, nom. And you're just like, dude. We had an eel at one point in a tank, and we don't know what happened to the eel because it literally just disappeared. Literally completely disappeared. We don't know what happened to it. Now, we'd heard that they are escape artists, but we never found a body. It just disappeared out of the tank one day, and we never found out what happened to it. We don't know if one of the dogs ate it and it got out or something. We don't know what happened to it, but this eel completely disappeared, gone. We never found out what happened to it. It was gone.
Wow.
So, needless to say, we never bought another eel. We never tried that again. We were just like, okay, well, that's gone. That also is how it works with fish. You just like, you go out to the tank one day and you're like, well, somebody got eaten.
There we
Hello.
go.
Hello!
Yay!
Sorry, it just completely didn't like Zoom for a moment, and every time I open Zoom, it froze the entire computer. Until I have now got the computer stacked on top of 4 like upside down tea light holders. And I've got 2 ice packs underneath the laptop. That seems to have worked. But I'm also using the other camera because that seems to have made a difference as well. Until at least it cools down a bit. So I'm back. Sorry everybody.
Cool. We were telling fish stories. A-
Tango
Yeah.
throws.
yeah.
Awesome.
It's like, oh, there was a meme I shared in our Discord, which was when England gets to 70 degrees this Fahrenheit, or 70 AC, they use the AC, or set the AC to 70. When Texans set it to AC to 70 is really cold, but when D&D characters put the AC to 70, they're indestructible.
Yeah.
Hey, another unique.
Hi, another
Hi,
unique.
unique.
Hey.
We're having
Hello.
technical difficulties because it's too hot in the UK.
And we're sharing fish stories.
Yeah,
Now we
And
are
people are
sharing.
being decapitated.
you can be
Yes.
number one again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mistakes were made.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
another unique.
Yay.
Awesome.
Melissans can now.
Melissa Sums is a friend of mine who's a streamer who's theater folk.
Nice.
Awesome.
Is another unique a streamer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I've been catching him doing some Minecrafty.
Minecraft.
I think I ask it every time, but I'm going to shout out to them because they're awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, another unique is completely awesome.
Right. It's alright. Feel free to carry on now.
So, Lars, did you hear about getting his head and intimidating the rest of the group?
No. I must have missed that bit.
Oh
That
yeah.
sounds like Florian.
Yeah, so my action was to pick up the head and yell, "Ye fools, ye know not what ye do. Drop your weapons before we do the same to ye."
And he rolled with advantage.
And then I rolled a 20
Okay.
because I used my inspiration. And we're about to find out if I intimidated anyone.
Okay.
Well, almost, because Kutsara and Tariel have turns first before any of these cultists or kobolds get to react. So let us see what Kutsara would like to do.
Wouldn't they, if they were gonna react to my action, wouldn't I at least see?
Yeah, you would see enough. They're not going to be able to respond to it by moving yet, but you can tell in the main that the kobolds are sort of jumping back and looking away from the combat. They're looking for escape axis, and the cultists are pretty much doing the same thing.
They are looking to. Oh, that actually worked then.
That worked big time. These are kobolds. You've made a habit of killing them and then drop kicking them into each other. They're not that big on standing their ground, I don't think. I've just skipped Kutsara's turn entirely. How did I manage that?
Yeah.
Kutsara, it's still your turn, even though I have officially blindsided you.
Okay.
Stick to the button without meaning to.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me tell what Kasara can do.
Yeah, one of the
Does
technical
Kutsara
issues is
I was responsible for Kasara's stuff. Right. According to this.
Kayla jumped in and does not currently have easy access to Roll20 and character sheets, so we have to explain what.
Kate hasn't been keeping track of which spells she's used.
I'm not sure
So
she
she's
has
got-
used.
I don't think she
She's
has.
used Flaming Sphere.
I never
No,
even.
she didn't.
Did she not?
She was going to, and we came up with a new plan. Because that's why I was trying to get them into this order.
Well, I thought she'd at least cure wounded somebody.
I cure wounded
Yeah.
I
everyone.
thought she had as well.
I've used up 3 spell slots healing everyone.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Katsara hasn't used up a single spell slot.
Yeah,
But she's been using cantrips.
a lot of cantrips. Yeah,
She's only got poison spray.
she's only used poison spray.
Has she used
Pretty
poison
sure.
spray?
I think
And then
so.
she attacked with her spoon.
And she did attack with a
Yeah.
spoon. Alright, okay. So the spells that Katsara can use according to this is Moonbeam, Flaming Sphere. Oh, it also hasn't got all her spells that she's memorized marked properly. Yeah. She's been using Flaming Spear, Moonbeam, and Spider Climb. And Cure Wounds.
Yeah, because she was going to use, just scrolling up, she was going to use Flaming Sphere, but then didn't and attacked with her Battle Spoon.
Okay. Alright. So she's got all her slots, yeah. Okay, so Wolf Song. Flaming Sphere puts a 5 diameter sphere of fire in an unoccupied space, and then she can move it around. Moonbeam, I think, does pretty much the same thing, but with a moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was going to try and do that Flaming Sphere
Yeah.
and take out as many of these as she could.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
so
And
you
if you
can.
ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, I think she was going to do Flaming Sphere and then try and ram it into a couple of people. And then move it around. That was the impression I got.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that, good Sarah? Kayla?
Maybe. Should I still attack? I mean, it seems like
Yes.
Yes.
They're kobolds.
Okay.
Get rid of the
Okay.
kobolds.
Okay. Where would you like to
But I
cast
was-
Flaming Sphere? Has to be unoccupied, but then you can probably get away with ramming it into 2 kobolds at the same time.
Whatever unoccupied space is the best, I guess.
Probably
really
to
know.
the south.
To the south?
Well, if you put it right here, you could actually get the this priest and the kobold.
Oh, well, behind Kuldoro.
Mm-hmm.
But
Behind
if
Kuldoro?
Kuldoro ends his turn near the fireball, he has to take damage.
No, that's why he moves it over here.
Oh yeah.
So it
She moves it onto the.
moves it onto them.
Yeah.
Them.
In the unoccupied space, put it in the unoccupied space behind Kuldoro, and then move it north.
That sounds like a good idea.
Great. I will
Let's do that.
pop it in chat.
Yeah.
So the DM can see
There we
what we're
go.
doing. So any creature that ends its turn or is hit by it, they must make a dexterity saving throw of DC 12 or take
Half damage,
half damage on a save, full damage on a fail.
which is 2d6.
2d6.
And who are you moving it into, Si?
The north kobold at the back and the cultist beside him. Or she.
Yep.
Him or
Is
her.
it
Yep.
that?
Those two.
That'll be just like Yandu with his little whistling arrow.
Where's the empty space you're starting it on?
Yeah.
Right here, because this is not to
It's not
scale.
to scale.
There's room behind Coldero, and then moves it to hit these two.
What was I started behind them and move into them.
Or-
Yeah.
well,
Or
I
at
started
there
back
and
here
move
and
into
move it.
them. Yep.
Okay, and even if the cultist passes his save, it still goes through him to hit the other.
Well, it's going to ram it into both of them at the same time because it's
In
a
between
sphere.
them.
You can hit 2 of them at the same time.
Okay.
Well, that's the hope.
Right. So cultist fails. Kobold passes.
Cool.
Okay.
So someone needs to roll 2d6.
Slash 2d6. Oh, are you serious?
What?
That would be the cultist who takes the damage in full. So that's that.
2 for the cultist and 1 for the kobold.
And the one is halved.
So
No, that's already halved.
sorry,
It's 2.
it's the same
right.
damage for both of them, but one is halved.
Yeah.
That's just roll 20.
That's just really unlucky.
The gods of roll 20 are really laughing at us, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've
yeah.
been. Oh yeah, give me max damage when I'm trying to just wing a guy.
Yeah.
I thought you
We're
wanted
trying to-
max damage.
Okay, so cultists are up next, and on seeing their leader pretty much just eviscerated in a pile of
Sorry,
gore and blood.
did you now jump Tariel as well?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, sorry, I skipped again. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I get to
Tariel.
drop kick a kobold. I'm grabbing the nearest kobold and drop kicking it into the next kobold.
Just have to be
Because this has
successful.
become my signature move. Yeah, it's fine. It's also moonlight, so I get the funky hand wrap thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You get your +1.
I get my +1. So all of these attacks are +1. So this is 1 to grab it and 1 to drop kick it.
22 and 23 and 12.
Yep, 23 and 12.
Okay. The 12 hit. Yeah, they all hit.
Yep.
Yay! So I yeah, and then that's
Damage.
4, 6 plus 12. That's 18 damage to the kobold I drop kicked, and then apparently I usually have to do a dexterity check to see if I
Hit it in the right
hit
direction.
the other one.
Nah, 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
You're getting good at this drop
Hey.
kicking.
I'm getting good at this drop kicking. So yeah, then it's 1d4 into the other one takes 4 damage. So I'm going to grab this front one,
Okay.
and I'm going to drop kick it into this one.
So do 18 damage to the first one, and
So
then
this one takes 18 damage, and this does 4 damage to this one.
Oh, hold on. So I'm just trying to change the health values on here. It's a bit fiddly. Yeah, there we go. So the one is very, very dead, and you grab him, and he's actually quite an old kobold, this one. Like, he's a
Okay.
bit sort of rickety compared to the others.
Okay.
And you throw him at the other, and his spine literally just breaks as he's being thrown through the air. Like, the sheer force of your throw has cricked his neck, just broken it. He is a completely broken form as this other one is knocked backwards against the wall. And as he looks down at the body of this old kobold in his hands, he just sort of goes, "Why? He had 1 day left till retirement!"
In kobold, I'm assuming. So I didn't understand a word of it.
do they
I will
speak
see it.
common?
Kobolds speak.
They speak common. He
Do they
said it
speak
in
common?
common.
Great.
You
Okay.
understand it.
I'm just gonna laugh. No mercy. Cobra Kai never die.
Okay, and then it is cultists, correct?
Yes.
I'm not skipping anyone else now by
No,
accident, am I?
I think you
Nope.
can skip the cultists.
You can skip the cultists if you want, yeah.
Right. Yeah, so cultist by here is just going to hightail it, and again with scales, I don't know how far they can go, to be honest.
About
don't know
there,
what-
if they're dashing a bit further.
Yeah, it's all a bit.
Is
I mean,
up to
he's
the
dashing, so he's going to go as far away as he can. So theoretically, whatever he goes, you shouldn't be able to catch up.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what.
Well, unless we can dash faster, because I can dash it.
What
80
is his
feet
speed?
So his speed matters.
Yeah. So we need to work out a baseline of what this means here for this.
So, how far can he dash?
So his movement is, according to this, 30 feet.
So,
You can dash
So he can
60.
go 60 on a dash.
cool.
I can do 80 on a dash, so,
So
if
you
I can
might-
catch up,
But then
But
you
you
wouldn't be
were-
able to. You won't be able to attack because
I get bonus actions.
Yeah,
In fact, I
bonus.
can dash with a key point, so
he runs away.
Even so, there's other things that are going to be running away as well. So it still matters how
I
far
think-
everything can go. So I need to
if,
know.
if you just decide that he goes 60 feet and then move everyone relative to him. So
How long
however
is it-
far
how
you
long
move
is-
him.
How long are most buildings? Let's do this by the buildings. A building's like 30 feet, generally, end to end.
Probably.
We could just use the
Oh.
scale on there.
Use the
Yeah,
scale
It
on
yeah.
exists. It's just
that,
not.
that actually is roughly where I thought 60 feet would be. So I did not realise that actually did that. So he's going to run to there. This other cultist. Does Mokan still get another attack of opportunity if this cultist tries to get away from him?
In
Uh,
theory, that one probably is close enough, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Am I close
He
enough?
can get as many attacks of opportunity as.
Uh,
As people. Am I on
you
him?
can only take one
He's
reaction.
already taken an attack of opportunity on
Oh,
the
you're
dragon.
right.
Mokkan has already taken a
Yeah.
reaction before his turn. Florian
Has
can
also
Has
take
also
another
taken a
reaction.
He's
Yeah,
But I
he's
had my
he's had a
turn.
turn.
Oh, he's had his turn.
So I would get an attack of opportunity.
Are you close enough?
I'm not sure. I think the cultist is on this side of Mokkan, unless Brian moves.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
scales,
again-
the scales aren't great though because
It looks like I'm 7 feet tall anyway. Like I've just gone from one end of my character to the other, and I'm 7.
yeah,
10. Yeah, I'm 12 feet long. 10
12
feet
feet
long.
wide.
So
Yeah.
I don't
Tell you
know
what,
how to.
I'm just going to roll it. I'm just going to roll
Yeah.
it. On a 1 to 10, he fails and you get the attack of opportunity. On a 10 plus, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't.
Okay.
Cool.
In fact, he rolled an at 20, so he's feeling very.
Wow,
How
he's very motivated to get out of
Hi,
here.
puddle butts.
how do you make that thing, that line for 60 feet? How are people doing that?
There's a ruler.
There's the ruler, the little circle with a little line coming out of it.
Is this an icon? Is it?
It's an icon on
Yeah.
top left.
No, it isn't.
Uh,
Top
le-
left of what?
On the left of the screen. It's the fifth icon down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth icon down. Fifth icon down. There's the magnifying glass, and then the next one down is the ruler.
You
Okay.
didn't delete a message.
And is it snap to center? Is it? Is that what I'm clicking or?
No,
Why does it
another
say
unique
a message
typed.
deleted?
I think another unique
typed
typed message
message.
deleted by a moderator. Because we
was
didn't delete a
confused.
message.
Right, the cultist should be able to get at least this far, I think. But it's me eyeballing it because I still can't work out how this thing works. And honestly, I think I'm close enough.
That you're at about 80.
Yeah.
from
Okay,
Where he was. Yeah, that's about 60.
there we go. I'll just get other people to tell me where 60 feet are from here on out.
Right.
I noticed
Cool,
it
don't
last
worry.
week.
Kulduro. Kulduro's just gonna nom the nearest kobold.
Okay,
So that one in the middle there.
yeah, sure.
I have to open all the character sheets again.
Oh, hold on. There's another cultist.
There's
Which isn't
I was gonna
get
say.
away.
Well,
The cultist that was being bitten, and does it count as being currently grappled or?
No.
no.
No, because it didn't get knocked prone by the attack.
Yeah, so
But Kulduro will get an attack of opportunity.
yeah,
Not
I know.
Kulduro,
But
Spoonlord.
they were terrified by Florian's thing, so he's running.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Spoonlord.
someone give me 60 feet on him and make an attack of opportunity.
Spoonlord's gonna use his inspiration. Oh no, I suppose that's not my call. That's not my call to make. Would you like
Should he?
Spoonlord to use his inspiration?
Should he?
Yes.
What do you think?
Why not?
Use the inspiration? Alright,
Yes.
let's do it. Let's do it.
With
Spoonlord is
inspiration.
very been inspired by the head
What?
being chopped off and wants to
Non-natural
go
A
get the
20.
dirty
blood.
20 and a 7. So
So-
let's go with the dirty 20.
Yeah,
And
he
7
did.
damage.
7 damage.
He
And
did.
another DC 11. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
The cultist.
No!
Woo! Spoonlord nommed on the cultist.
Good boy.
What did he bite off?
Mokan.
Mokkan.
If you're biting nards and you know it, go woof woof.
Oh, sorry, Phoebe.
You actually have spoon lords at your house. So.
I do. And there's nowhere to put them really. I'm not gonna put them in their crates while I'm playing D&D because I'm supposed to be dog sitting. So
Nah, they don't need to be in
I'm
their
not
crates. They should
putting
play
them
with
in their
you.
crate. They're good to baby.
Mokkan
Woof.
is going to come up to this kobold and
Thanks to the wolf puddles. Sorry, go ahead.
Mokkan is going to come up to this kobold and just use his mace. Need to select the current. Oh, no, that's what I was going to do earlier. If Mokkan uses Spare the Dying, the guy has no head, doesn't he? probably spare
No,
the time.
you have cut his head off.
You've
Yeah.
cut his head off now.
So it cut
Yeah,
off
I've
with
got
the
his
extra.
head.
Yeah. So spare the dying won't help. So he's just going to use his warhammer.
Yeah,
He'll
sorry,
use-
you did so much damage to him, I can't let that.
Yeah. With a 16 to hit the kobold.
Yeah.
And he's going to use both of his hands and swing the kobold and hit a 5 damage.
And that kills the kobold.
Woohoo!
And there's nothing
Yay.
else Mokan can do that is useful.
Yeah, you killed another kobold. That means there's
Yeah.
less to fight later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the kobolds are going to start running 60 feet at a time, so if someone could give me numbers on that.
Sorry, which one? Sorry?
All of them.
I didn't ask whether or not I was looking at the chat. I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Kalduro
sorry.
didn't actually take his turn. Oh no, he did. No, he
Yeah, he
killed all.
did.
That's fine.
Mhm. So you want all the kobolds' movement?
All the kobolds moving 60 feet, following their cultist who's run away.
No, Kalduro didn't take his turn.
Yeah, he
Spoonlord
did.
did. Spoonlord bit and killed the cultist. Kalduro didn't do anything.
We talked about what Kuldura would do.
Yeah, and then you told me the cultist needed to have his turn, and then you skipped.
Oh,
straight
that's
to
right, because you
Mokan.
hadn't finished the cultist.
Oh, yeah, there was one cultist left. Okay.
The because Kalduro was going to eat this one that's still alive.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Kalduro didn't get to bite anything.
And
21.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
And if he doesn't die, this one
It
can
does 7 damage.
It's dead.
Yay!
Yo.
So that's 60
Up there.
feet for this one.
Yeah.
This one wants to follow this guy.
We have to go around the house though. That one.
Yeah, he'll probably go this way.
They're going to pick the fastest route.
So this guy will go up there.
Thank you.
And there's only this one left to run. Which
Yeah.
It's too far from Tyrell, I assume.
Yeah, I think that one's probably too far away to.
Yeah, Spoonlord.
Yeah.
I'm just. What is the spin
what's-
speed?
Spoonlord speed. Let me find that. Spoonlord is 40 feet, so he can go 80 feet, but then of course that uses up his action.
Yeah. But then he could
But
get
would
an
put him in position for.
attack of
attack of
opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Yes.
How close is he to the kobolds?
What, that one?
Those two.
They're
Oh.
like
Well, not close enough.
hidden.
He could come to the cultist.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the
That's what I
side
was
so that you're a
thinking.
little
Yeah.
further over.
Cultist.
Go run. Nom.
Okay.
So is Spinlord growling or something?
Spoonlord's basically run
Yeah,
up.
that other
growling.
cultist didn't taste very good, so he's gonna try and
This
see if this
These
one tastes better.
butterflies.
He wants to know if this guy tastes even better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't my cat's meow, so I think that was.
Oh, that's my cat who's meowing.
Yeah.
I was like, did a cat get into the garage?
So
He's complaining over an hour before food that food isn't on the table yet, but he always does this. He never accepts
That's
when.
okay. My dogs also get very excited right before, like, dinner time, and so they're like, they'll start howling at me, and I'm like, dude, it's not time yet. Or they'll jump up anytime I get up, and I'm like, dude, calm down.
Well,
Alright, so
so I think that's all Spinlord can do.
that's all Spoonlord can do? So are we on
Hmm.
Cal?
Yeah.
Cool. So what Cal is going to do, I believe he'll try to use magic missile because he has been using magic missile recently.
Have you got spell slots up?
He's got 3 apparently,
Oh, okay. 3 level 1s.
3 level 1s.
Magic missiles.
And he's going to. The range is 120 feet, and he's got 3 of them. So he's going to do 1 on the. Let me select. 1 on this top one, 1 on
What?
this one.
Do one at a time, as in do one and then see if you want. You don't have to
Where
decide.
have you got range from?
Sorry? The
Have
range.
you moved, Cal?
No, Cal is still there. He can do 120 feet.
Yeah, but you need to be able to see them.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
so
the
you
other
can't
side
see
of a
those
house.
2 at the moment because they're behind a building.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to go upward.
You need to move
So-
Cal upwards.
So move him to there.
Yeah, now you can see those cultists.
If you move more like here
Here.
instead of just straight up, kind of move over. Yeah, because then this cultist is within range.
And I assume the distance he moved was enough. He was about there, 35 feet.
So maybe he's a little bit.
Yeah,
He's maybe more like there, but
yeah, somewhere
he
like
can
that.
he can see the 3 of them and they're
Yeah.
in range, which is
Yeah.
the most important thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this guy's only 100 feet even from the
Yeah.
Yeah.
dead guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Cal is going to magic missile, starting with
The nearest kobold?
nearest kobold.
Yay.
Let me see if I can do this. That's magic missile always hits, so that's 2 on the first one.
On the kobold.
Yeah, on the first kobold.
Yep, he's dead.
2 on the second kobold,
He's hurt.
and 2 again. Uh,
He's hurt.
did they roll?
And he's gone. Where the heck's he gone?
And the turn order's gone.
How the heck did that happen? How have I destroyed the turn order and made a cultist wink out of existence? I knew I was gone, but I didn't think I had.
Do you want me to duplicate him?
Yeah, please, and duplicate the turn order.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, so he needs to be up here, and he should be on 5 life. Oh, there you go.
I am secondary god.
Yeah, you're the backup god for when this one failed.
Yeah, that
So, annoyingly, I think he was also the cultist who was on the turn order, because cultists are no longer listed. This is just getting better and better.
I'll add him to
and
the
that
turn
cultist
order.
was actually about 20 feet closer to Cal.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about like that.
So if I've added the cultists to the turn order, does anyone remember what
I
They,
did?
they went
think-
after Florian and Katsara, but before me.
Yeah, they're on there.
So I think they got
Yeah, so-
14.
Okay.
So
Or was it
there?
after me? Or was it after me, but before
Yeah,
It
because
was-
their 11's up there.
Cool.
I put it as an 11 for now, because I wasn't sure, but I think it was ahead
Was
of...
it before me or after me? No, because I didn't do Tariel and then Kaldoro right away, so it must have been.
They
it
had
must
a
have been
10.
11.
Because that's
or
where
a
we had
10.
the confusion, so
Cool.
it must be between. So, yeah.
I thought they had a
between.
yeah, I think they had a 10.
10 or 11. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, no,
11
I need
works.
to move above them.
Well, there we go. You should be there now. Everyone should be in order again.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
But Dragon Claw should not even be on there anymore. So, and Spoon Lord's had his turn. Cal's had...
Cal just
he
had
rolled
his turn.
3 1s on a d4 in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're complaining. You're owning this combat.
Florian.
Florian.
Okay. So as a cunning action, which is a bonus action, I can actually take a dash
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
and my dash will allow me to catch up to this guy.
Okay.
And now I will huzzah smacketh with my rapier.
Okay.
It's not showing up.
Because you're disappearing.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Oh, let's-
I can't get it to show up. There we go. No. Okay, I give up.
Magic.
21.
The disappearing cup.
21. Yeah, hit.
Awesome. And because there is somebody within 5 feet, thank you, Spoon Lord. I get
Get your sneaky sneak.
my sneaky sneak. Wow. Oh!
Oh, that was you rolled 26 rather than
no.
2d6.
Oh no.
Yeah, 32 damage.
That's
if you've
not
got
quite
That's
possible.
an error. I forgot to put a D in between
damage,
the
damage, he's not
2d6.
even a corpse anymore, and you need to wash.
You need to just roll 2d6 and then add 6. I think at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that was.
Apparently, I forgot to give it the D.
Yeah, I was expecting that one. So re-roll that one, or
Oh.
it's still enough.
That's 8 damage.
8
8
damage.
damage to the
Oh, it's 8
cultist.
damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's very nearly dead. He is
Very nearly dead.
literally.
If
He is
bloodied,
literally gasping.
what about if bloodied were a thing?
You bloodied were a thing.
This is more if being hit by a truck and crawling along the side of a road were a thing.
So if I'd rolled anything but a 1 on
If you
either
rolled
of those
anything
die,
but. This is why they're running away. Anything but a 1, you would have killed him.
We are clearly an intimidating bunch.
Yeah.
Rawr, so scary.
Kutsara.
now I'm gonna actually
Okay,
roll a
Katsara's
die.
flaming sphere is still movable. Let me see how far it can move.
Well, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't kill that first one because I kind of mathed it and it looks like they're just out of reach except for that closer one
Yeah.
Oh,
because it was here.
Yeah. So you've got a
And
flaming
so-
ball that could almost
Move
reach.
up to 30 feet. It can't reach anything.
So it can get about here.
Yeah.
Well,
or if it went
maybe
that
that's where it
I don't
should
think I'd want to
go.
take it through the tree or
No.
into the house, but
Nope.
if you can go there.
The
Yeah.
thing is, it's not going to get anything now, is it?
But it will
No.
move it away
Yeah.
from the Kuldoro.
Yeah.
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 Though Kulduru moved anyway. Away from it, anyway.
Yeah. It's up to you, Kayla. There's a,
Actually, at this
you're
point-
controlling the flaming sphere
You can pretty much dispel it though, can't you?
You
with a
could just
thought.
dispel it. Yeah.
Should I? Just since it's not going to do anything?
Yeah.
It's not catching anything.
Alright.
So just let
Yeet
it
it
go.
the arrow. Just shoot. Go away.
Poof.
Goodbye. Out of existence. Be
Yeah,
gone.
I'm not sure there's much else Katsura can do.
Other than rush at someone.
Hold on.
She could get. She
I'm
could
just
get.
seeing
Here.
if poison spray is a bonus action. No, it's an action.
Well, she didn't take an action, did she, to dispel it? Does
No,
it take
just-
But she'll
No,
need
no,
to
I
dash.
mean that if she dashed. I'm seeing what she's
Well-
got that's ranged.
She
as
can
well.
actually reach this near dead. Well, yeah, you don't have to go over here and kill him. If he moves, somebody's getting him with a
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
It'd be overkill at this point, really.
I'm just reminding people to hydrate. I called hydrate on the
Okay, hold on.
chat.
Yeah,
Don't be
I'm not really
insulted,
sure
come
what
back.
Katsara would do. To give you advice on what to do with Katsara.
Because you can stab it with a sharp spoon.
Yeah, you could just move close enough that you're in range to. Well, her
Have a
speed is
spoon.
only 25, so she can only move 50
Oh.
feet.
Yeah, she can't even dash over there.
She can't even dash to anybody. Yeah, there's not a lot. Not a lot Katsara can do.
she can just sit there and cheer everybody on. Yay, go party, go, hit them.
You could move. You could, but just you can't reach anyone. So you could follow the party.
She's just gonna sit there and clap her hands and be like, "Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Awesome.
Good job. Good job."
And puddle butts, dirty bean juice. I assume that's coffee.
Yep.
Yes.
Other than what? No crown.
Oh, funny you said hydrate. My dog Angus did the exact same thing. He went to go hydrate.
Tariel.
Okay. I can dash 80 feet. I'm pretty sure I could use a key point to do it. Just let me check. Yep, you can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Do I want to do that? And then drop click on another couple. I might go this other way.
Do you have to actually disengage from anything to do it?
What do you mean?
It's disengage or
No,
dash.
disengage or dash action.
Oh, or dash, right. I was going to say, is it if it's disengage and dash, then...
Can I go to either?
It looks about equal.
Yeah, you can go wherever.
Yep. In that case, I'm going to choose these ones down here. And I'm going to drop kick a kobold into another kobold.
17 and 25.
Yeah,
Yep.
both of it.
Yay!
And dex.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, damage as well.
That's 18 damage again to the first one.
Yeah, he did.
I am really good at drop kicking these kobolds.
Wow.
And dead.
Only 1 damage to the other one though. Yeah, so 1 damage drop kicking the dead one into the not so dead one.
Okay.
But does it trip him?
Does it knock him over? He just got hit in the
Because
back.
you got a nat
by-
20.
I literally
Well,
nat
hit
20.
by
I
a
nat
dead
20'd
body.
another dead kobold into the back of this fleeing kobold.
Hit by a
Place
dead
spawn
body.
him onto the ground.
Was this one retiring as well?
I've given it a deck save. He would have stayed upright.
Okay.
What, even with a natural 20?
I gave him a deck save on it. It's not part of your thing that it does that. So unless it's in the rules that it does that, I gave it the possibility of doing it.
Okay,
So this one is dead.
that one is dead.
I mean, at this point, they've done 0 damage to you across the whole thing. I feel like complaining about anything that your character's not doing is not a...
We
Hey,
won't.
I
I
feel
took
like
five.
sort
I
of
took 5
ring
points of damage.
No,
tactics.
no. Florian took damage.
I took 5 points of damage
By
from
the
2
purple
scimitars.
cloak.
Oh yeah, from 2 scimitars, yeah. But then you immediately eviscerated him, so... overall, on this combat, I still feel like complaining about these things is not... I think it's a skewered
Yeah.
argument. Let's just put it that way.
Who killed
also-
Spoonlord?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to put an X on one of the things which didn't have an X.
I didn't drop kick Spoonlord.
There you go. Okay. Cultist's turn. He's going to go 60 feet.
So this
There's
one
only-
is dead.
Which
Um,
cultist?
There's one cultist at the top. Let's deal with him first because he's the most
This
out.
kobold's dead.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This one is dead, and this one is dead. Oh no, this one's wet.
Yeah, that one has a big splotch on the back of his coat. Kind of the outline shape of Fred's face.
Tie-dyed.
Okay. So cultist, for top cultist, can someone draw a line of 60 feet for me so I can see how far you can go this time? The top one now, not the...
About to that doorway on the next house. Yeah, there you go.
And the one that is will get lots of attack opportunity.
And the other one is... I'm going to just make a roll for this. when you're going to have to refresh me on stuff which I was never here for, are they aware that you're... I shouldn't even ask if you're aware of this anymore because of the way you're killing these guys. Are they aware that you're trying to question them?
No.
Well, I did say lay down your weapons and surrender.
What is part of the intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Yeah.
ran away instead.
Yeah. I stand by that. They ran away because they believed that they had numbers on their side.
What they could get away with to the others before
Yeah.
we massacred them.
Yeah, apparently that's an erroneous belief, but it was one which, considering your numbers are 5 and their numbers are
Were.
Five plus
a lot,
Yeah.
Max was on their side for breaking it rather than doing it. Unfortunately, this cultist, because the cultists of all of the people here are the most in line and in spirit with their mission and what's going on, he actually, in a desperate bid to protect his master, takes his own knife and slits his throat.
Oh,
Oh.
And he
Slits
did.
his own throat.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's
That was just so that I didn't get to kill, isn't it?
Um, you
No,
can choose
I'm kidding.
to
I'm
do
kidding.
that.
It's in character.
It's in character. It's awesome.
The cultists are the ones who are most concerned about their mission and the most tight-lipped of everyone, so...
Makes sense.
Mokan.
Oh, Mokan. Mokan, what can he do? He can't reach anyone. Right, he can't even with dash reach anyone.
You can reach, Florian.
So Mokan will just go.
Yeah, Florian can reach him, but they get a turn before that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's all. He's gone too far even. So Mokan will go. Oh, what happened here? Did you do this, Florian? It's like,
With my mind.
Wow. Morgan will just believe it.
Tariel's just gonna roll her eyes.
Morgan won't even roll to believe. And Morgan will just dash there and stop, because that's all he can do.
If you're close enough to touch me.
Coldora.
It's a bonus.
Oh,
A
that's
healing
right.
word.
No,
I can do a healing word, but that would use up my last spell slot.
oh, nah, you're good.
Here you go.
I don't seem to have control of Cthulhu anymore. In fact, I don't seem to have control of anything. What's happened?
Where you dropped off.
Oh no, it's alright, don't worry. It's because I've got the wrong thing. Don't worry, it's me, it's just me. Right, what is Caldora's movement speed?
You were still measuring.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still measuring.
And took hold of the wrong tool.
Yeah. So Caldora can't catch up with anything either. Oh, maybe he can get around the
If he
house?
jumps over the house.
Well, he's got 50 feet. I could kind of...
Not 50 feet, but he has to go round as well. You're just going through at the moment, so it's 30
Yeah,
to
'cause
there.
And then it's another 20... 28?
That's almost 60.
Right.
Well,
it's about 60. It's about 60. How far can he move?
60. Oh, but then he can't do anything.
Yep.
Yeah,
He'd get an attack of opportunity there, I guess.
he would.
He's gonna come running up after this one. Come running after that around the house. Try and bite that one.
It's up to the DM if he is
Assuming you allow
within
me to get-
distance.
You'll get the attack of opportunity. You're not going to get...
No, but it's not gonna be able to do anything else.
Yeah.
Cool, that's Caldora's done.
So this kobold is going to try and leg it.
What, the one that Caldora is about to try and bite? Alright, I will do the attack of opportunity then. 18.
Yep, hits.
Okay, it grapples it, so it can't run.
Okay.
And it also does 5 damage.
Dead.
Caldora munches on some kobold. Yay!
We are totally demolishing everything.
Bear, are you on some kind of GM thing, or are you on a particular? Are you on you at the moment?
On one screen, I'm as GM.
Okay, on the screen, which is for the general chat,
Yeah.
you're not, are you?
I
Like for
can.
the Twitch people.
Oh, Twitch. Yeah.
So the Twitch people aren't seeing the GM thing, are they?
No.
The Twitch are not seeing the GM.
Cool, cool. You don't need to worry too much about that, guys. Can you give me 60 feet on the kobold that's left?
Probably be able to join his mates.
Yeah.
He joins his mates screaming about enemies who are there, and you notice that the group who were attacking the sanctuary have already heard some of the battle going on and have started to move and mobilize in your direction.
Yay! Do I see that?
Some.
Tyrell's gonna be like,
Yeah, you can see that. Like you've got an open,
Yep.
you've got an open stretch of plain here. So
I'm gonna basically yell, incoming kobolds and cultists! There's more of them. I get to drop kick some more.
and because it's the kobolds' turn, this includes the kobolds who are here
You're gonna
now.
include the other kobolds.
Yeah, so other kobolds are going to start moving, and I am just going to eyeball this a bit because they're
Yeah.
still mostly out of combat. Yeah.
We have just killed 7 kobolds. Well, no, we killed 6, and 1 got away, and there's another 7 there. So
Before we continue, is it because we're at
We
the end
should
of a
take a
turn
break.
order?
Yes, it would be a good point to take a break here as you sort of
are you going to move
finished
those
one
other 3
combat and
kobolds? You might as well. Are you going to move those other 3 kobolds?
yeah, the 3 who are there, they're going to sort of take up.
Move those 3.
Actually, can you give me?
You wanna?
Because they've seen how fast you are. I'm just wondering if they're going to keep an attack line.
I'm over 80 feet away. I'm not.
Yeah, they're going to stay relatively.
Yeah, no, I can't get to them in the next turn.
Yeah, they're going to stay where they are because they have an attack line at the moment.
Okay.
Which they're quite
So-
happy.
There's a visual line where this wall is. Are these particular ones here behind that wall? Or is that
They
just-
are behind that wall. I don't know, honestly, because coming into this as a late to the party, I don't know
Right.
how high that wall is. I was choosing to see it as a climb over quickly kind of thing, not a parapet or anything, because it's just around what is a sanctuary church. So I think it's just a
like a
You
low
could
wall.
treat it.
Okay.
You could treat it like
Like-
difficult terrain for a square.
yeah. I pretty much have so far, but
Okay.
Yep.
I was just curious how that looked in your mind.
yeah, in
Before we
my
start-
mind, it's like a half wall around a church, like
Perfect.
just around any kind of chapel. You would have a wall about maybe
Waist height.
waist height, maybe a bit smaller.
Yep.
But
Okay.
everything can get over it relatively easy.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Shall we
We'll take a
interval?
break. We should do an
Yep,
interval.
yep. We can interval.
Cool. How's
I'm
everyone
gonna
on chat?
go grab a sweater.
Right. Anyone that
I'll be
wants
right
to go grab stuff. Not that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
What?
My laptop is now ice cold. It's like my laptop is colder than me.
So, Puddles, you asked another unique if he was going to drink with you tonight. Are you streaming tonight? Are you on tonight?
Puddles.
And if so, what are you streaming? And if so, what are you drinking?
Puddlebuds is a streamer as well.
Yes.
Cool. I keep forgetting. Let's shout out Puddlebuds as well, so people can go and follow her too.
Yes.
Right.
She is.
I'm gonna try and
so
switch
totally
back to my.
entertaining.
Oh, it's tried to do that for me. Here we go. It did it automatically.
Nice.
I have switched back now that my laptop is cool enough to handle it. It's my better camera, but now my laptop is in the way.
You
Okay.
can't see it on stream.
That's
Wine,
fine.
tequila, and or vodka or rum.
Rum.
Hot diggity, dog.
Rum. That's not a question. Oh, stupid.
Yeah, because if you have a Coke and rum,
Let's come.
you'll be drinking cum.
Yes.
Yeah. Rum and
But
Coke.
Nizzy Conversenmanin 1237 was gonna offer us followers. What should we
No.
do?
But only if we paid for it. But we've got too many awesome followers already. We don't want to populate
That's
it
right.
with.
Yeah, need any more. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Puddle's gonna play something that makes you pee yourself. She likes to play those scary, spooky games,
Oh, okay.
and then a lot of her she's got a lot of jump scare point redeems. So that while she's like all drawn in and like, oh no, it's spooky, spooky, and then you get this like,
Oh yeah, all of her
Jumps.
notifications are also jump scares. So
Yep.
new follows, new subs, hosts, anything that would give her a sound alert, all jump scares.
So I'll
Awesome.
wait until the stream to follow her. Is that right?
Yeah. Wait until she's on live.
yes.
Scare her.
And one of her point redeems makes her sing. That's what I save all my
Sounds
points
really
for.
pretty.
Making her sing.
Paddlebutts has a really pretty voice.
We are so going to do a karaoke stream at some point. We have so
Yes!
many singers in GMN that we're going to totally do a karaoke stream.
I did one once with Puddles, and it was a lot of
I
fun.
watched quite a bit of it.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
He's one of my favorites.
Puddlebutts, I am not lying. You have a gorgeous voice.
Okay, I will be back in a moment.
Okay.
Go.
I could get some tea while I'm
Hmm.
cooking.
You could get some tea.
I'm gonna go get some iced tea.
Iced tea.
Okay. Iced tea.
Yep,
I just
iced
have-
tea.
Okay, Autopyfet.
I could throw it in the microwave, but I'm just gonna drink iced tea.
Chaotic by fact is confirming that Buttlebuds has a good voice. I believe.
Yay!
I assume that's what she's confirming.
Confirming that Puddlebutt sings.
Yeah,
Or that or there was a karaoke stream.
yeah. But we will karaoke. We almost want to do a Guitar Hero stream.
Rock band.
Rock Band, that's the one. We used to
Want
play
to do a
Rock Band.
stream. We did used to play Rock Band, and our band was called Jessus and the Wailers.
Yeah.
We could do that. We could do a Rock Band stream.
We did once play for how many hours it was? Like
We
6
played for
or 7
hours, 6 or 7 hours straight. I sang the entire time for 6 or 7 hours. I think it was maybe like 1 or 2 songs I didn't sing.
Oh.
Because I can pretty much sight read, so even some of the songs I didn't know,
Hello.
I just went for it anyway. Sight read? Yeah, sing.
Yeah.
Music sight read.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound so impressive when you're speaking about singing, but you're obviously singing the melody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a Rock Band stream as a one-off sometime.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Oh.
I'd have to borrow our mates' Rock Band.
For our mates Rock Band.
Rock Band and Guitar Hero were the greatest games.
We have a friend that basically got so many songs. He has something like 400.
Yeah.
Or
Dang.
it's at least 200.
There was one where we played one particular song. I can't remember what song it was.
In
but
the end.
In the end. And we
In the
got
end.
100%.
We
Oh,
turned off
yeah.
the backing vocals, so we didn't even have the backing vocals for help. And I was singing with our friend, and Bear was playing guitar,
I think so, yeah.
and someone else was on keys, and we 100% flawless every single part.
On expert.
That is
On
awesome.
It's the only one we
That's
all
insane.
managed
It's the
100%.
only one we all managed to 100% flawless. I've got a screenshot of it
Oh.
somewhere.
That's a good song.
That was
Yeah.
a good song.
But I think for me, because I'm not very good at the guitar or the bass, we managed to do. I think I had like 10 notes the whole song,
Yeah.
which is why I 100%ed mine.
100% flawless. Yeah.
But I did get those 10 right.
Ruined. Okay, Puddlebutt said I have a buddy who ruined Kung Fu fighting. No. That would be funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We really like Rock Band,
yeah.
mostly because I quite like singing, but until recently I was too scared to do it in front of anyone. But I've done it twice on the Pyramid stream now.
I know, it's amazing.
I
Pyramid.
wasn't scared at all the second time because I was just taking the mick out of Brian. I was like, I just basically get to slag off Brian to his face.
Yeah, that was the Master of the House.
Master of the House. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to sing the female part of Master of the House. Which also is easier to sing anyway because you're mostly just, it's character singing rather than tuneful singing.
Oh yeah.
So if I didn't like a line in the notes that they sang, I just didn't sing it. I just said it instead.
Amazing.
Puddles, you auditioned for American Idol?
Twice?
Really?
And sang in front of.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was going to
shows
say,
like
you
that
were
are
a professional
usually, like-
singer at one point. I know that. We've had this conversation.
Wow. See, I just
Well,
get
how come
absolutely
you didn't
awful
have that
stage fright.
conversation?
So the first time I ever managed it and didn't.
Yeah, see,
Bottle it.
contract signed.
What's Pyramid?
Dude, Puddles, how come we never had that conversation?
And you did a fantastic job when you sang for the Pyramid.
Singing in front of small groups and cameras is horrifying compared to singing in front of the whole stadium. Interesting.
No, I would be much more horrified with the stadium.
I'd be horrified. It's going to take a lot of
Takes a lot of money
rum
to
and
make money.
coke.
Same thing
I
in,
imagine.
in the book world. It takes a lot of money to make money.
Yeah.
My publisher spent an astronomical amount on marketing my Dragon series, but it paid off. We're all earning money from it, so. But they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Studio time is also costly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'd
bet.
love to build a studio.
We will.
Okay.
We're
Hi,
going to.
Naya. Do you need something? Do you need something?
Studio. Gonna have studio.
Nana.
Mostly for audiobooks and
Hi,
voice
Mama.
acting, but I'm sure we could make sure it is also good for recording music.
Exactly.
Because I want to get the Pyramid folks to make a Pyramid album. We've had so many songs now. I'm gonna get the Pyramid folks into a studio at some point and record an album.
Especially with all the.
And I'll have
Especially
to
with the ones
finish-
where we've changed the lyrics.
I'll have to finish my new original song,
Mm-hmm.
Let Me
Cool.
Touch Your Boobs.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
no. No.
That's a
Bob,
Nuren's next hit.
It's a Nuren's next song.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything because I know who it's about.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. No, not now. Save it. Save it.
Save it to the
Florian,
Pyramid
Florian
stream.
can't sing it.
Yeah.
It's a Nuren's song for now.
Dad.
It's so tempting.
Save it.
No,
And
Oh,
that's-
will
I
it be
just that was
just
the
as bad
tease.
as
That was a
Will it
tease.
be-
That's
will it be just as bad as when what was it in the Oscars that one year when the,
That's what it-
the
that's
guy
exactly
said
what I meant.
we saw your boobs. Oh,
well, we're
that was
gonna
the
wrap.
best.
We're gonna wrap together some headcanon about the storylines.
But
It's
we'll
gonna be
have to
epic.
find out when we do Pyramid next.
The next Pyramid stream is gonna have an original song from a Nuren, and it's gonna have some headcanon that might just relate to this stream.
Shh. No more.
You'll have to tune in next Wednesday to find out.
A week
Not-
on
Not
Wednesday.
not this
days.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
next
well, tune in this Wednesday too, because
Yeah, tune in this Wednesday anyway.
it's Blue Rose this
Yes, do it.
Wednesday.
Blue Rose. But the next Wednesday, which will be the 28th of July, come watch a Nuren sing.
Yeah. So, what we were saying, Puddles, what you probably missed was the name of the song is "Let Me Touch Your Boobs," to which Kayla was disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't think about your parents like that. Parents don't do anything like that.
No.
Almost as bad as thinking about your kids doing stuff like that.
Whoa. One of my kids is on here.
Yeah, no. Her father's also on here, so I'm kind of
It's
figuring
okay.
that,
It's okay. We've already talked about my OnlyFans.
It's got more followers than my own Twitch.
Aw.
I think we were discussing on Facebook the other day that
Me, I was going to take pictures of my feet and sell them on OnlyFans.
because apparently that's a
Yes,
thing.
You could do that.
That's a thing. Apparently, taking pictures of your feet.
Raya, what is your problem?
And then
What do you
you
mean?
could like branch off into like, here's
Do you
my
need to
feet
go
with
outside?
socks on. Here's my feet with a little whipped cream on them. Here's my feet with stockings.
Here's my feet with fishnets.
Yes.
Over here.
Here's my feet with painted toenails.
Okay, just
Right.
like behind me then.
Right.
The thing is, the question would be, could you just get stock images and just post them as yours? Because you get all the different.
No.
Yeah, this is totally my feet. And then they Google reverse search the image. Hey!
Not your feet.
Not your feet. Give back my money. What money?
But
Yeah. No, I actually quite like my feet. So I'm quite happy posting photos of my feet for money.
My feet are funky looking. My feet are. I could never do it. My feet are funky.
I was walking across my university campus when I was, I don't know, 2019, somewhere around there, and was walking barefoot, like I do, almost always. And I came across a friend of mine, and we were talking, and he looked down at my feet, and he yells, "Evolve, evolve!" Because my toes look like small fingers, and he thought that I looked like I hadn't quite developed from some sort of primate previous to man.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
I can actually pick things up with my toes.
So can I.
so can I.
Function
I
things
love
with my
picking
toes.
things up with my
I'm
feet. That
Not
is
far
the
from
best.
not far from being able to write with my feet.
Yeah.
Picking things up with your feet is great. It's just like I don't have to
It's
bend
amazing when
over.
you're
I just
pregnant.
grab it with my foot and like lift your leg, and then you just sort of reach and you grab it. It's like it's the best. You don't have to
not be
bend
wearing
over.
socks, though. It doesn't work so well if you're wearing socks.
Well,
Only
true,
if
that's
you're wearing
true.
shoes it doesn't work. Socks, I managed to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and if
harder
you're wearing
with
toe
socks, but it
socks,
can.
Oh, if you're wearing toe socks, you're just awesome.
Oh yeah,
mm,
that's why toe socks are great.
that's the good place. That's the good zone.
So, we're talking about feet now.
We are talking about feet.
Feet, glorious feet.
I did notice earlier, it is always surprising that we don't get more pets noise in our streams.
Yeah.
Because we've
You
got,
can hear my cat.
we can hear the cat,
Hear my cat.
which is why I
That
mentioned.
was kitty.
Because there's 4 of us with cats, and currently 1 of us with dogs.
Every person on this stream has a pet.
Well, my babies are
Yeah.
really quiet unless they want something or person comes by, but usually that person has to be walking a puppy. And then they'll start barking. But they're actually fairly quiet dogs. They don't make noise all hours of the day because they're Alaskan Malamutes. They're just sleeping.
Oh yeah, it took so long.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
So I had a baby to put away, then cats to feed, then a dog to bring in, then a dog to feed, then a pram to move, then a door to shut, then a drink to make. All the while having an existential crisis about how badly my side of the board are doing in this game.
Okay.
Well, to give you an idea, this campaign is meant to take you from level 1 to level 5 or level 8, and we're already level 5.
Yeah,
we're level
that,
4. We're level 4.
I did kind of
Level 4.
gather that part of it. Again, that was part of the whole scenario with how quickly everything turned and ran. Like,
Yeah.
they don't feel they can stand up to you
Yeah.
at those numbers.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were just having the... Are we back in? Are we going to launch back in, or have I interrupted?
Let's do
or...
it.
Okay, we had the kobolds, and now it is Spoon Lord's turn to shine.
Okay.
Spoon
So
Lord.
I guess Spoon Lord is probably just gonna head for the enemies. I mean, that
Okay.
makes sense, right?
We could form a line. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Spoonlord might get
You
mobbed.
wanna-
I think if you send Spoonlord in, Spoonlord's going to get attack loads.
Okay, then let's not send Spoon Lord in.
So
Let's
you could
just-
bring Spoonlord up near me, and then I could take the brunt. I'm one of the.
Yeah,
I tend to end up being one of the tanks because
Spoonlord.
I have a really high armor class.
That sounds like a good
Even
plan.
though I
Spoon
don't
Lord's
have
gonna go
massive
join
hit
Tariel.
points.
Spoon Lord likes what Tariel's doing with the drop kicking of the kobolds. And he's like, I want to go
Yeah.
hang out with her. We'll go hang out with Tariel.
You say that, Bear, that you can wait till at least noon for drinks, but you bought me a rum glass that says if you drink before 10 a.m., it doesn't make you an alcoholic, it makes you a pirate.
If you drink rum before
If
10,
you drink rum before 10 a.m., it doesn't make you an alcoholic, it makes you a pirate.
that is true.
I am a pirate. I haven't actually drunk rum ever before 10, but I am a pirate.
I have.
Yar, fiddle dee dee.
I'm a pirate queen.
Indeed.
Yes.
Cool.
Sick.
Anyway, sorry. Spoonlord. Oh, I need to move him, doesn't I? There we
Yeah.
go. Spoonlord has
Yeah.
joined me.
Oh.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Do you want a ready reaction? If anything comes within eating distance, you just go for the nads.
Yeah.
Awesome. Spoonlord has readied a nad eating reaction.
Okay. Cal.
What does Cal do? He's just, I think, going to wander over. Because he probably won't want to get close to the other guys too quickly. He could use magic missile again. No, he
Nope.
can't.
Mm-mm.
So he's just going to wander over. I don't think he will even run. He'll just...
Nope. Nope. Cal wouldn't run.
No.
Cal won't run towards danger. What?
So Cal is just going to wander over and look. Everyone's dead. Oh, there's a few guys over there. Let them come to me. And
Yep.
that's what Cal is going to do.
Okay. Florian.
Yeah, Florian is just gonna kind of, well, maybe here. No, here.
Florian is moving.
And I am also going to ready a stabby stab reaction.
Okay. Kutsara. Teddy.
Sarah?
Oh, that's me. I forgot. I forgot who I was for a minute. That's okay. Shoot. Are we gonna like try to form some sort of line? I don't know. Where should
Yeah.
you go? Where should you go?
Yeah, you're-
Sheesh.
You
You're
can only
kinda
go.
slow.
You can even dash. You can only dash up to there.
Up to
Oh,
You're
the-
just
right.
in front of Cal.
Well,
Yeah,
let's do that then.
yeah, you can dash just above this dead guy.
Yep. Yep. There we go then.
Okay. Taria.
I'm gonna go a little bit further forward, like only a little bit, and I am gonna ready a reaction that if a kobold comes close enough, I'm gonna drop kick it into another kobold.
I'm going to kick it.
But I'm not gonna go any further forward until I know what everyone else is doing. Which is
Okay.
restrained for me. Normally I run
It
headlong
is.
into danger and make Florian rescue me.
The cultists then, the one who's at the top here is going to go another 60 feet to join his fellows.
Mhm.
Just map that out for me.
Yeah, that's probably close enough.
He is safely back with his clan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people. The others, on seeing the battle line going on, are going to make way and room and back out just a bit here.
Okay. They're gonna make us come to them.
And what you will... How far away... Can you give me a range on how far away you are from them for a hearing perspective?
From a hearing perspective.
I was going to say, these ones in the back are probably 150 feet.
Yeah, so you
130.
can't hear much, but you know from your last talk with Sergeant Margaret that the sanctuary is where the villagers are currently holed up, and these guys are trying to break in to kill them.
Okay, so they've gone back to trying to do that, essentially.
Yeah, it's just a reminder that, yeah, they
Okay.
see you there, they know that you're destroying everything, but at the moment, I think they feel it's better for them to get inside there and become the new people holding up
Okay.
than...
In that case, we
charging
might
you.
want to move a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Mokan.
Mokan is going to use all his speed, which is 60 feet, to go there, I believe, which is... And he doesn't have any bonuses. Oh, what is the range now? I could use a spiritual weapon, which is a bonus action, with a range of 60 feet. Can... wrong thing. No! None of them are in range. But I'm
It
going...
depends if you measure from the center of you or the edge of you.
Go from the center.
Okay.
Because you're already massive as things anyway, so going from the edge means that you can always
So
get a...
I am going to cast spiritual weapon so that it's there. Spiritual weapon, it's a feather appears in near the kobolds because it doesn't quite reach, and it can't attack because it's too far. So it just appears there and floats in front of them, like just waving in front of them.
Yeah.
And that's all Mokan can do.
Coldoro.
I don't know what Brian clicked there.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Quite clearly. Caldera. Oh,
Why is the wrong
measuring thingy? How far can Caldera go? 60. Caldera, I think, is going to come down like here, which is kind of partially. It's not quite a full dash, but it's most of a dash to come here and then come down here. About there? He's just kind of peeking out from the edge of the building. But he's safe for now.
Right. Everyone has been but the kobolds now. So you see the kobolds. These ones are going to scramble up behind their wall.
Okay.
And you're far enough away that they're not going to need to take any kind of special tests for it. They're going to be able to do it
Okay.
peaceably enough because you're... I know there's some spectral swords there, but as far as they're concerned, they're in good enough company that they can get back behind the wall and have some cover there. The ones that are there going to move down a little bit to allow this one to come in. And this guy who was in the previous fight is going to hunker here to continue their wall. And as we reach the end of that turn, can anyone, just seeing as a lot of you didn't do very much, to get a lay of the land for this new part of the combat, anyone who didn't use a full dash action to move can take a perception test for this next bit.
So Cal.
To see what you see on me.
I didn't move pretty much at all.
So Mokan, you can't because you took a full run and action. Coldoro can't.
Tariel didn't move, pretty much.
Tariel didn't move at all. Tariel's fine.
Cal got a 13.
As is usual for Florian, the amazing rogue thief that he is, doesn't ever see shit.
That's
But
fine,
Jess-
because Tariel is there to see everything for him.
He's usually too busy looking at Tariel.
Too busy looking at her ass, usually.
Yes.
So yeah, my roll was for Cal. So
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Tariel, you get a. I mean, what would you like to focus your attention on anyway?
Hey, you told me to make a perception check.
Yeah. No, I'm just interested as to what particularly you think you're.
I'm
for.
probably trying to study what they're doing, what they're getting up to, what their focus is,
Yeah.
what the threat is to us
Yeah.
and to others. To
Honestly,
decide
I'll
what to do.
put a pause here just on the game because I always find this an interesting one. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I always think that from a DM perspective, I'm really curious on this one for people who have DM'd before. Do you wait for people to ask to perceive stuff? Or do you do as I've just done, where if there's something to perceive, you let them know about it, but then that also alerts them to the fact that stuff can be perceived? I never know how I feel about that.
I do a mix, because you have passive perception for a reason. Sometimes if someone's passive perception is high enough, I will just tell them that they've seen something.
Yeah, true.
Well, and for me, it's the first time you encounter something, like the first time you go in a room, the first time something happens, that I tell you that a thing is happening, then I feel like you need to tell me you want to do a perception check. But if something is changing outside of the parameters of we've been in this room, we're here, or we're in this area, we're in this combat, unless you tell me there's a reason for something to change, then I'm assuming that we're doing 6 seconds at a time of combat rounds and that there isn't anything to perceive.
Yeah.
So if something is changed outside of that, then having a perception is okay to tell, or as a DM to be like, hey, can you guys roll this?
Yeah. Anyway.
Chaotic bifactor, and thank you for the bits.
Bye, kiddo.
Bye.
So for Sanctuary then, you do notice that the door is starting to splinter rather heavily, and it won't be too long before they get inside.
Okay, cool. They're looking like they're breaking in properly. Okay. I will be like, I think we need to hurry up, guys. They're getting in. We need to stop them.
Tara's gonna go, I'm running as fast as my little leggies can carry me!
I'm just going to
Spoon
look
Goddess,
at
give me strength.
thing. Where are your... So many things to look at here. Sorry, there's just so many NPCs around at the moment, and there's so many characters to keep in mind. I just need to check a couple of things.
Cool.
Okay. Yes, okay. Okay, I am happy with that. I think...
Yay. When the DM is happy, should the players be worried?
Spoonlord, you are up. Will the attack dog start the attack?
I think if everyone else is running forward, it would probably be okay for Spoonlord to run forward too.
Yeah. Spoonlord might have to.
If we're all gonna dash.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have to do something.
Yeah. Because Spoonlord can stay with me, because I can do 80 feet, and Spoonlord can do 80 feet, so...
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
That sounds good.
How far can he get?
Out there!
Oh, another unique has Redreamed Hydrate.
Ah,
Awesome.
time to hydrate!
Hydrate! I should have a drink.
Yeah. with the awesome mug. I need to bring my mugs up.
Awesome.
We all sound thirsty, yeah.
It's hot.
Spoonlord, would you like to make
getting
another
hot in
perception
here.
check?
Spoonlord.
What?
Oh, Spoonlord can do a perception check.
Sure. Spoonlord wants to see what he can see.
That work?
And all the, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
12.
Okay. Spoonlord is also aware that the door is crumbling to the place and that there's a strong smell of salted pork somewhere nearby.
Spoonlord's gonna go barky and growl.
Okay.
How?
Cal! Oh, it's Cal, that would be me again. How far is the distance between the front? Is within 120 feet. If he joins these guys, which I think he can do, he's just within 120 feet. Are you going to allow that, DM?
It depends. I'm seeing two lines here. And I don't
Oh,
know
sorry,
why.
that was
Yeah.
one of those is me.
The pink
Yeah,
line
okay.
is mine. So that's 120 feet roughly. So
Yeah. Obviously, you can only get the ones which are within your range,
Yeah.
so you can't get the cultists behind them. And they do have the wall as cover.
It's magic missile. As long as I can see them, I can hit them.
Okay.
So magic missile again. Let's see if we can roll better than 3 1s in a row. Nope. So the first one hit the top one, and then a 2 and a 5, and then the third one hit a 3 on the second one. So
Okay, and that's the 3 in a line here on the outer part, is it?
So is this one? This one was hit with the first 2. And this one was hit with the third one.
Okay, so that one is dead. And the other one is hurt but alive.
And as long as Cal can stay from behind, assuming I forgot to do his spell thing, if we're going to try to do that.
Oh yeah, Cal side effects. You cast darkness on a copper coin that appears on the floor in front of you.
So darkness is essentially this area of 15 feet, I think it's 15 feet, is in complete darkness.
Oh, hold on. Can I be evil and say that does the side effect happen before the spell? Because that means you then can't see the kobolds.
It's part of the same spell, so I'm assuming the magic missiles get set off and darkness appears at the same time. So the
That's
magic
what I'm
missiles
hoping.
are already happening before the spell.
Shooting
before
at
it
their
becomes
target
dark.
already.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. I'm not the one who made the side effects thing, so I don't know
Yeah.
how they work. So
Yeah.
I am just asking for
Does that
clarification.
mean where we are all now is darkness?
Yes, you'll have
Yeah,
to
all
run
you can
out.
see now is darkness, but you know that ahead of you, unless the whole world has ended, are kobolds and cultists.
Cal, not everyone can see in the dark.
Carl goes, sorry, it's the coin's fault.
Feed it to Nibbles.
Florian, everything's black. You can't see.
How? I was going to say, how far does this blackness go?
It's like 15 feet from where Cal is.
From when Cal's right
So
next
at
to
the
you.
moment, you, Mokan, and Tariel can't see a thing.
Well, no, Tariel's got dark vision, so Tariel can see just fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, this guy can't. So, I am going to use a bonus action, cunning action, to get out here.
Can you
I'm
only
just
dash
gonna-
60 feet?
Yeah.
I thought you were another 80 footer.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dash to about here. Let me look. 'Cause you killed that Oh, I can get that one. No, but these are not covered. Oh, I can get that one. All right. So, what I want to do is I'm going to use a cunning action to dash. And let me make sure I get this out again. I'm trying to figure out where that point is. All right. Just above the tail. And then I'm going to drop my rapier, whip out my short bow, and I should be able to hit that one right in front.
Okay.
Cobalt. This cobalt.
And you're dropping your rapier to the floor to do this, are you?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
1d6 plus 4. 8 damage.
He did.
Awesome. Just joining looks like a crazy battle's going on. Did the plan work? No, but yes.
No, but
Still yes.
But
you decapitated the purple robe guy.
It just worked better.
than we
It-
expected.
Then we
It
thought.
split the party.
At the moment, I feel the plan has gone from kidnap the enemy leader to find out their plans to screw it, we'll just wipe out the entire enemy army now because we are that badass.
Yeah, basically.
We are trying.
I mean, at this point, I'm not even. If this was me, if I was these people outside of a story structure, I think I would be abandoning the battle about now, just the whole enemy army.
Yeah.
I would not be sticking around for this. If I had witnessed what I've.
Except they've got a massive dragon in the sky who could eat us all.
Yeah. Do you fear my bow or do you fear a dragon?
It's quite a big dragon in the sky.
There's a blue dragon somewhere.
Anyway,
and as we discerned, it was not a young one.
Yeah.
Yeah. How big is the
not
bow? Not big enough to kill an adult dragon.
but
I
Sarah,
mean, either way, you're probably dead.
Doesn't Kutsara have a bow or something?
So,
I can look at what Katsara has in her realm of ranged weapons. Katsara does have spells, but Katsara also has a light crossbow. But she would still have to get closer.
Yeah, she's
I'm too far
probably
behind.
out of range.
Yeah.
And then is in front of me darkness.
Yeah.
You could do. Kutsara also has dark vision, so Kutsara can see through the darkness.
Okay then.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Sick.
Let me check, because Moonbeam's quite a fun one. Moonbeam has a range of 120 feet. Flame, yeah. So if you can get within 120 feet, Moonbeam is castable.
Okay, so I think at this point, Kutsara's probably just gonna have to move as far forward as she
it
can
says
go.
under darkness, a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness.
Really?
Yep. I'm on the darkness spell thing for D&D.
Yeah,
The
no,
darkness
it's
one as a creatures
Oh.
with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Great.
Wow.
yep.
Okay, well, Kutsara's still going to run 50 feet forward.
I see.
Takes her out for the other side, probably, anyway.
Just on the
Into
other
the thick of it.
side.
About there.
But are there any cookies in the darkness?
She's gonna run up and say,
Oh, they're
"Hello!"
cookies. No, there's a gold coin. Right. Is Kutsara officially out the other side? GM, the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Kutsara is now in range, I believe, to cast. Yeah, Kutsara could cast Moonbeam.
Hasn't she just used a dash action to get that far, though?
Yeah, she has. That's a good point. That is a really good point.
So, never mind on that. Then
Yeah.
Tarion.
Right. I don't want to leave Spoonlord out there all by himself, so I'm gonna. I will use my key point, to do the dash as a bonus action. And then I'm gonna throw a dart, which for some reason I don't have in my thing. I'm gonna try and get this cultist here with a dart, assuming darts can go that far. But I'm gonna have to look it up because for some reason
That is not.
I don't have it in my character sheet. Oh, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, doesn't do very much damage.
No, I think it's a 1d4, isn't it?
It's 1d4 plus my. Well, I get +5.
And what's its range?
60. I'm just checking that. I'm pretty sure I can hit something.
Well,
yeah.
its range is 20, but
Oh,
max range is 60.
Okay.
Okay.
So between 20 and 60, you're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
You've got inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration to wipe out the disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm going to have to roll it. So that's a d20 plus
Dex plus.
Dex plus proficiency. Which is +7.
Oh well.
Oh, didn't
Double
work.
plus.
Oop, plus.
This did not work.
Yeah, you rolled plus. 25!
25!
That hits.
That does 1d4 plus 5 damage. So that does 8 damage to this one? Oh, no,
Yeah, he's lying on the floor, almost dead.
that one.
Almost dead. Not dead
That's
yet.
the thing with these. They are very, very. I think literally only the worst possible counts of damage will leave them alive with these ones. So.
Wow. Right, so I'm going to remove a dart from my inventory. Cool. That's all I think Tariel can do.
Right, cultists.
It's fine.
How are these 60 feet things happening? How are you doing them? Because I still don't get it.
The little
feel like
circle that looks like a Q, but with the
An upside down Q with a ruler, yeah.
Yeah. Click on that, and then you can click and hold and drag.
Oh, okay. So this cultist can get 60 feet to Tariel.
Feel free. Because then I can start pummeling.
And what is the rules for difficult terrain? How does that affect your movement if you're not?
You need to double.
Half movement for.
Half movement to get over it, is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you need twice as much movement to get over it, or you can only go at half speed, kind of thing.
Okay, so this one then is going to go 30 feet. Oh, I have to click off of it then, don't I? This one's going to move 30 feet to there, and then he's going to use his dash action to clamber over the wall. This one is just going to run at Tariel and then be here. This one then is going to get to. There's not enough. These tokens are way too big. I know they're overlapping, but he's going to get to by there. This one is only 20 feet to get by there, so he can use his normal action to get there and over, and then he's going to get towards.
I used my inspiration.
And then, unfortunately, I really did try and give as much as I could on this, but it was not to be. You are going to run out. Oh. Where are you?
I don't know.
On there. 30 feet to reach Mokan there.
Yeah.
So he can attack Mokan if he wants.
I think both of them can.
Or he can go for Florian up there.
That would be a dash for Florian, so they wouldn't have an attack left.
Yeah, but one cultist is going to go at Mokan.
Cool. Yay! Malkin gets to defend or something. He's meant to be the tank. He doesn't get attacked very often.
Is going to run at Florian. Yes. Like that. And then we have actual attacks coming from the cultists, which is the first attack that anything on the bad side of the board has done, aside from Dragon Claw.
Yeah.
But we all saw how he turned out, so I don't know why these guys think they can do any better. But we will see. They can't do better because they can't even roll dice onto the table. Which in one of my old DM systems, I remember I had a DM once who had a rule that if it goes off the table, it's an auto fail.
That does not sound fun.
A 16. Does that hit you?
Mokan, no, it does not.
Yeah. Okay.
Mokan just growls at him.
Yep. Nothing happens there. And Mokan, it's your turn.
Mokan. Cool. There's a floating feather somewhere on that board. Somewhere. From when I cast Spiritual
yeah,
Weapon.
I forgot about that. The cultists have gone right into that. That was dumb.
I can't remember where.
Yeah,
Was it
it's
about
right on all three of those cultists, I think.
Yeah, it's
literally
like
on top of them.
Excellent. I was hoping you'd forgotten. But they can only attack one. So as a bonus action, here it is. 19 to hit.
Oh,
This...
I'm just going to move the other cultist, by the way, who I forgot about at the top here, just round to here.
Cool. So I'm going to assume the spiritual weapon is attacking one of these, so probably this one.
Yeah, and it's dead.
10 damage. Yeah. And Mokan will then turn around to the guy he tried to hit him, laugh, and go, did you see that my feather over there? Now here's a warhammer. And rolls an 8. Sorry, I was distracted by the feather. Next time I'll show you what's something really cool with this warhammer.
Coldoro.
Coldoro is probably gonna do a dash too, but he can only go so far. Yeah, he's gonna get to about there. Can only get to about here. But he's gonna ready an attack, so if anything comes close enough, he's gonna bite it.
Mm-hmm. Kobolds.
6 of them. I'm just hoping we get lots of experience from killing so many random things. And loads more appear.
Yeah.
I really hope a purple cloak appears from somewhere.
I will stay far away from any purple cloaks that appear. I promise.
5, unfortunately, to reach by there, so it's not going to do it, but it is going to dash in. So, come on, select menu. Why can't I select anything all of a sudden? Oh, because I'm not on the token there.
Yeah. The gem has extra tools and extra layers to deal with.
Like onions. They've got layers.
Shrek.
Like an ogre.
Yeah.
How about cake? Everybody loves cake.
Cake is layers.
Oh my gosh, more kobolds too!
There's a guy who wears purple rain.
Wow.
Is Florian a purple people killer?
One more time for the people eater.
You can go on top of here because that one is dead.
This
And
one
that
is
means
dead.
you can go by there, you can go by there,
We're
and you
protecting
can
the
go
temple. Yay.
round your fellow there.
Wow.
On the bright side, they're no longer focused on getting into the church.
Yeah.
And
We've
then
saved the
Lord.
masses.
Good lord.
Yep.
Spoonlord gonna eat something?
Oh, you said Spoon Lord. Okay. He's gonna bite.
Kobold?
Fight a
Scout?
kobold or a kobold? Let's see. How about a kobold? There's a lot of them.
The one there? The one in between?
He's just gonna nom
That
the
one?
closest kobold.
Name the closest
Okay.
kobold? Great.
Yeah, he's just gonna go. "Ah." He wants to see if it tastes like chicken.
It hits and it kills it.
Yeah!
Yay! It eats.
Spoonlord noms a kobold!
Spoon Lord eats.
Okay. Cal.
Yay!
Cal. I've been trying to figure out what the best thing to do is.
Bear.
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking out loud. I assume my voice is coming through.
No.
No?
No?
You were
No.
thinking silently, my friend. You weren't thinking aloud at all.
Oh. But you can hear me now, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't hear you until you said you were thinking aloud, and I was a bit confused.
Oh, sorry. I was looking stuff up and trying to figure out what Cal would do. And his only area of attack one is Burning Hands, which is 15 feet.
But you can shape around
Yes.
a certain number of people.
But I'm thinking Cal would come down here and try to get 15 feet down, which I'm hoping will catch these three. This one, this one, this one.
Can you do a 15? You'd catch 2 at best.
2 at best. So if he because he started off here, could he jump in front and do that? Is a cone, so would it catch these 3?
It's a weird one with the scale, because again, it's the overlap. Like,
Yeah.
technically I imagine so, but each one of them represents like a 10-foot
I know.
block, don't they?
Yeah.
So,
3 people lined up side by side should be 15 feet because it's 5 feet per square.
so could he do it like this and get roughly these 3, these 2 kobolds under the guard?
I'd say probably, but then I need to be more generous going forward with having my tokens overlap each other. Because so far I've been sort of having them quite far apart, like further than they should be, and that's kind of killing their attacks a little. I'm gonna just roll it. You get to have all 3 of them.
Awesome. So with Burning Hands, one more spell slot, they need to do a dexterity saving throw, I believe. Yeah, of 13. And
Passed.
so they take half of 9, which is 4.
Okay. So that is damage to them all. So that is.
Creature takes 3d6 damage, or half, yeah.
Oh. There we go. I mean, even with that much, the kobold is looking almost dead, and the guys are looking very singed.
Yeah, if you had rolled 1 more. Yeah.
Florian.
Okay. This cultist in front of me. Now that Cal has moved, well, that's one that he just hit, right?
Yeah.
And is almost toast.
He's not almost toast. He's looking 60% toast, which is
Okay.
very, very good maths considering his health points kind of line up easily that way. So it's slightly over 60% toast. Well, no, actually, no. I can actually do better maths than this. It is 2/3 toast because 3 plus 3 is 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 2/3 toast, but 1/3 is still moist and springy bread. He still has springy bread in him.
I'm gonna drop my bow and pick up my rapier
Mhm.
as an interaction with objects, so it shouldn't take bonus action or action.
Okay.
And I will stabby stab.
Yep.
Huzzah! Stabbeth! Come on. Boop.
Yep, you hit.
Alrighty. And because there's somebody in contact with him, I'm also gonna get bonus dice. 1d8 plus 3 plus 2d6. Bam! 14.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's a
Sarah.
lot.
Well, as a bonus action. Actually, I haven't used any of my movement either, have I?
Nope. And you're probably far enough away now. You won't give an attack of opportunity if you.
Probably.
Well,
Probably.
what I was thinking is if I move kind of.
An attack of opportunity,
No,
but again,
you're
it's
getting
all
closer to it
all
anyway.
about those.
Right. I
Weird.
kind of want to move into. I could also use disengage as a bonus action.
Going closer towards them, yeah, that's fine. Without that causing an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get to where I'm.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm up against them. If they try and run, I can get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Yeah, that was it. That was all I needed.
Okay, Kutsara.
Okay. Well, should you use a spell? I think we were gonna use a spell, right?
Spell. Yeah, Moonbeam.
We're gonna use Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, yes. The Moonbeams.
Let me see what Moonbeam does. I'll post it into the chat. There we go. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 4-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a constitution saving throw. It takes 2d radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
So where would you like to cast Moonbeam?
Let's see. Where's the most effective?
Right in the middle of everyone.
Probably on top of a group, like probably like somewhere like here, or kind of over here somewhere.
Oh.
Anywhere where there's a few close together, and you could get like 3 in 1 or something.
Let's get
There or there.
You know what? Let's get a cluster in front of Tariel, the one that's kind of in front of her. Yep.
Although Tara's about to take a turn, you might want to protect Spoonlord actually.
Maybe should I? Okay,
I
then maybe the one's closer to
That
Spoonlord.
one there?
Yeah, closer to Spoonlord.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna draw a shape. Andrew.
I don't know how to draw shapes.
Sorry, I'm gonna to show where it is.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Like that.
Okay.
So it's getting those 3 tokens, but it doesn't do anything until their turn.
Okay. Again, getting really confused with the scales again.
Yeah.
We'll just go with it. Yeah, okay. Is that it then?
Yep. it doesn't do anything till their turn. So
Okay,
on their
Talia.
turn, they have to make Constitution saving throws. Right, I am going to do what I usually do, and I'm going to pick up this kobold and drop kick it into this one. Because this is so much fun.
Football. 16
Yeah,
and
both hit.
20.
16 and 20. So that's 17 damage on the first one.
Dead.
Oh, and only
No.
an 8. Let's see if I hit the next one.
Don't hit the next one.
Don't hit the next one, okay.
I think that's actually the first time that something hasn't hit this game, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, again, thank heavens for small mercies.
Yeah, that's all I can do because I'm out of key points for now.
Okay, 2 cultists are in that beam, so they are just, what, taking a constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, of 12.
Yes, Constitution saving throw of 12
Okay.
for half
And
damage.
they take half as much damage if it's successful, and it's also constitution.
So could you roll a 2d10 to look at the
Fail.
damage?
And then damage, how much is it? 2d10?
It's 5 on a fail.
Okay. So one dies because he's already had a lot of damage, and one is okay. So, as in, he's not okay,
Yeah,
but he's
takes 2
alive,
damage.
which
One is alive.
is about the best that can be hoped for these guys, really and truly. And right now, I am really struggling to tell where anything is on this board. This board is nuts.
Do you want
I
to?
really should have been deleting the things rather than putting X's on them, but I need to be able to count them up at the end to tell you how
Do you
much
want to
XP.
literally just move them to a side?
Just move them to... Move them all to behind
I'm going
us.
to
To the
move
section
all the dead stuff aside, and then that will make it easier. No, that's Tariel.
Don't move me!
You have enough movement as it is without me helping.
There's one by Spoonlord as well.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, right in the middle.
We probably don't have to worry about the rest.
Got it.
I'll move them anyway because I can actually then make a bar of how many cultists and kobolds you've killed, so I can eventually.
Make a bar chart of how
In a
many
nice
died.
line. I'll start making lines at the side while everyone else takes their turns. I'm going to move all the dead enemies into a very fetching pile. Yeah. So the one who is at Spoonlord's side is going to attack Spoonlord.
No.
And does a 13 hit Spoonlord?
Oh, that's me. I've got to check that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Oh,
I
hold on,
don't
it's
think so.
It's +3, so it's 16. Sorry, I'm not reading their pluses on attacks.
I
16 does, I thought.
don't know, because the armor class hasn't been updated.
I think 15 is the armor class of
That's
Spoonlord.
not what it shares on the sheet here, because it doesn't have the barding added.
Oh.
For some reason, it's back to a normal guard dog.
Okay, then the cultist does nothing.
I don't know. I don't know if that's enough or not.
In the past, it's been 15 AC, so it should hit.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, because it's got barding now. Doesn't that?
But
If it's
No,
first
with the
time-
barding,
with
the barding,
barding,
it should be a 15.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. So cultist is hitting. Then are we agree?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
They're 15 or a 16. It wasn't higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the cultist does 5 damage.
Okay.
How is Spoonlord?
I'm struggling to find that out too.
You should be able to click on his token and see.
Yeah, his token doesn't give me hit point information or anything like that because it's not his token anymore.
Yeah,
He hasn't been ported in properly. He's got 6 hit points left.
No.
But
next.
no, but he should have more hit points than that too because he's been leveled up with Kutsara and he's gained hit points. So none of these, and he's gained stats when Kutsara went up to level 2. So this is completely not even Spoonlord's stat sheet properly.
I will try to update it next time.
Okay.
Well, you're still going to need. I mean, he's got a lot of other attacks coming at him. You're going to at least need to know his health and
Yeah,
his.
I need to know how many hit points he should have.
I mean,
60.
arguably, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got at least 6 kobolds attacking him next turn. So.
Oh, No.
Mokan will get there first.
No, he won't. Not with the
Not
number.
all of them.
Oh, no.
He's not going to get to all of them in time.
Yeah, we
If
could do with
Spoonlord
knowing
dies while I'm playing, I
Spoonlord's
will
actual
cry.
armor class and hit points, and what attributes went up
Yeah,
when Kitsara reached level 4.
we'll have to double check that off stream. I think we might just because it's now
I mean,
quarter
because
to
it's
11.
till the end of the stream anyway. We'll just stop with this beginning of the kobold turn. I
Yeah.
think it's probably the best way to handle that.
Because it's quarter to 11 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I just finishing up the cultist and then we're going down to
Yeah.
the kobold's turn, are we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the cultist who's on 5 life is going to run at Caldoro and make an attack.
Mhm.
And misses. I can just tell that's a miss. I don't need to ask. The other cultist is going to go at Tario and misses. And the cultist that's attacking Mokan misses.
Huh. Nice and easy.
Mokan.
Markan is going to turn around and try to do the Warhammer first, rather than the spiritual weapon first. To see, it's like Markan try Warhammer. Non-natural 20 with 10 damage on the one.
Is dead.
So Markan will run to
Oh.
here. Oh, you moved.
Yeah, I moved the
Yeah.
cultist.
Yeah, and Mokan will run to here, to same between Cal, and basically try to attract people, the kobolds attacks. Well, is that pink thing the spiritual weapon?
No, that pink thing was me accidentally putting a pink thing on the board and not knowing how to delete it.
Okay.
It's
Well-
very effective though for being the.
Spiritual weapon.
It
So there's
could very well be.
Yeah, the feather is floating around, and he'll probably try to protect. I can move the Mokan spiritual weapon. Can move 60 feet. So Mokan is going to drag the spiritual weapon to over here because there's more of them, and try to hit a few kobolds. You might be able to select, but I might just draw another shape to over here,
You should be able to, yeah, with a pointer, you should be able to select and move the square.
or delete it.
Yeah, where do you want me to put it? Sorry.
So I've created another one here, but you can. You deleted Tariel,
I'm trying. There we go.
and you want to bring Tariel back in from the character.
Oh.
So if you go to journal, or I can click her in if you like.
Yeah, you click her in quickly because I'm doing maths a sec.
I could do it.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
I could have you back.
Yeah. And the spiritual weapon will do as a bonus weapon attack. The kobold nearest will the Spoon Lord. So this one with 19 and do 10 damage.
Who are you attacking again? Sorry.
This one, I think.
This one?
Whichever one is.
Whichever
This
one.
one?
That one seems to be the one over the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, let's go for that one.
That one?
Whichever one is closest to Spoon Lord. So.
Okay, so that one goes.
And that is Mokan's turn.
Okay.
I mean, it's Caldero's.
Yeah.
Alright, Caldero will probably bite the cultist that tried to stab him. Oh, no.
7.
Caldero didn't manage.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
Okay, so moment of truth. Would you like to know how? If we're wrapping up, would you like to know how much XP you've got?
So
All
far.
those-
I'd still save it and do it at the end of the battle, because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still 9 kobolds and 3 cultists.
Well, even if you don't add it to your thing, would you like to know how much you've got anyway?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
why
on
not?
then.
So let me just. Did anything else die then? Do I need to add anything else on?
There was
from-
only the one you dragged away just now.
It was
But...
the one you just dragged away.
Right, so that's. Hold on. In fact, let me just back out a sec because I can do this easier. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 kobolds, 6 cultists, and whatever the other purple robe thing was.
And then, do I divide it by the number of people in the party?
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Divided by 5. I did get to play kobold.
Yeah. You have all earned 125 XP each.
Nice.
Doesn't
But,
seem
yeah,
that
don't
much.
add it yet. Don't add it yet because there's
Yeah,
another 9 kobolds and 3 cultists.
How much was it? 120?
125 each.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
from 17 cultists and kobolds and 1 dragon claw.
Yeah.
But we've got another 12 to go, so.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
We're
it.
going to stop there because we've realised that Spoonlord doesn't have the right stats. So we need to import the stats from the right stream before Kobold gets hit. Before Spoonlord gets hit by later kobolds. So we will be back to find out what happens in this battle in 2 weeks' time and if we can finally rescue the people in the temple.
Yay!
And if we can find a purple robe that we don't kill.
That'd be useful.
Florian, Mokan. Yeah. And we will be back on Wednesday with our Blue Rose stream, which is also being GM'd by Andrew and has me and Brian and our guest, the LBs, and Anne-Marie,
Yeah.
who hopefully will be well enough to be back with us because Anne-Marie has been sick for quite some time, but hopefully she will be well enough. We miss her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, Wolfsong, and thank you, Andrew, for
Yeah.
stepping in
Thank you.
because we had some last
No
minute
problem.
snafus. And we will be back soon, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for the bits and the subs. I think we
Yeah.
had subs and
We had the
bits.
gifted sub.
Yeah, we had a gifted sub.
If you're not following us yet, please follow us, and please tell everyone else if you like us. Please tell your enemies if you don't like us. And we will see you all soon.
And there's Discord as well.
Oh yeah, join us on Discord because we have some really funny
Discord!
conversations.
And
sometimes.
we have merch.
Oh,
Do.
merch. Here's
Let's
some merch.
Let's
do the
Merchant.
plug. Huzzah smacketh, huzzah
Buy the
misseth. As the die gods giveth, so shall they let us misseth.
Awesome.
Nice.
Right.
Cool.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.